Please take the time to visit podsurvey.com/peasants to complete a short 21-question survey. Participants in the survey will be entered into a chance to win a $100 Amazon gift card. The survey can be taken multiple times, so feel free to visit back each month for your chance to enter the drawing. Please help support the show by using our Amazon links located in the description anytime you purchase anything from Amazon. It's a great way to support the show while just going about your normal business shopping on Amazon.com. Also, check out our storefront for Drunken Peasants recommended merchandise. Patreon pledges of $5 or more will now receive 2 private shows each month. In addition to the private shows, Patreon pledges of $10 or more will receive the Drunken Peasants post show after each episode of the Drunken Peasants, Ben and Billy's monthly shitty movie review, and regular behind-the-scenes vlogs with Ben and Billy. Sign up anytime to catch the future shows as well as past content. If you want to catch the post shows but you're not a patron, click the join link below this video to become a member of the Drunken Peasants channel. In addition to each post show, you'll also get special badges and emojis that you can use in the Drunken Peasants live chat. Streamlabs will be open for the duration of each episode. Click the link below to send us a message. Donations $20 and above will be read out through text-to-speech and will require our immediate attention. All donations below $20 will be read at the end of each segment. Keep an eye out for our weekly Streamlabs goal, which if we meet, we will do an extra show the following week. If you find any content you'd like to see us cover on the show, send it to drunkenpeasantsinbox@gmail.com. All submissions will be reviewed for possible usage in a future episode. Click the Discord link in our description to join the Drunken Peasants Discord. Interact with other Drunken Peasants fans in text and voice chat, as well as the peasants themselves. Visit the Google Play Store and download the Drunken Peasants app to catch the audio version of the show while you're on the road. In addition to the app, the audio-only version of the show is also available through iTunes, Stitcher, Spotify, SoundCloud, and other audio platforms. That's all we have for now. Enjoy the show.
Drunken Peasants Podcast.
Say, man, you got a joint? No, not on you now. It'd be a lot cooler if you did.
From the strangest corners of the internet, here to bring you opinions of the world from an altered perspective. Here are your hosts, the Drunken Peasants.
Hello, everybody. Welcome to the Drunken Peasants Podcast, episode 580. Wow, 580 fucking episodes. Kill me, kill me, kill me.
You can't die now. We got like 580 more to go.
Yes.
We got to get to at least 1,100 before we stop.
Okay. I'll commit to at least that.
Minimum. Okay.
All right.
That's everybody watching.
Who the fuck are these people?
Who are these people?
Yes.
Well, Lunalavinci is the hot one. And then
which one?
Lordvega is the hotter one.
Oh.
we got Lordvega on the bottom.
What's cracking?
Lordvega, you want to give a quick rundown of what you do? Because I think it's fucking dope, and I want everybody to know.
I can make your dreams come true.
Yeah. Hell yeah.
Something like that. Just crazy, trippy ass fucking videos of all types, animations, fucking, they're all based visual effects.
Oh yeah.
But it's centered around YouTube culture and mainly our community, not sort of shit. So.
You have like the most impressive video CGI I've ever seen in the world.
What's that?
The world. It's just all
in the world.
All the imagery is just, it's fucking amazing. I love it. Every time I watch one of your videos, I'm like, dude, I'm lazy. I don't even like.
You're lazy, like
I'm so lazy, and you put all this intricate work into your stuff. It's highly impressive. And Miss Lunalavinci is also a streamer on Mixer. I met her at PAX with Ben and
she's been
Jeff
here
Holiday
in the studio.
In the studio, she's been in the studio before.
It's an impressive studio.
It's really impressive.
I had a good time.
And you're also a visual artist, Luna. And your stream on Mixer, you're doing something right now. It's like a creative radio. It's a really, you got a really good aesthetic over there. You got all your lights and stuff too. Makes me feel lesser than as well. I think, you know what? I'm just both of you guys make me jealous a lot of how much fucking talent and work you put into your stuff. Makes me want to step it up every time I watch something. Anyways,
well, whenever you come through to Florida, man.
Yeah, I need to come through soon.
We were thinking about going to Georgia, actually.
Georgia?
We should work out that
that Georgia thing.
Yeah, we're gonna have to
I
go
was
to the
thinking
south.
about that today.
We have to go to the south.
I wouldn't normally go to the south.
You gotta go to the south.
But,
We gotta go to Georgia and get an abortion before they're gone. But yeah, Lunalavinci, check her out on Mixer as well, and we got Twitter links and everything. These are great people to follow. I love these people. And you came in last minute tonight because we had a thing that switched up. So I'm glad to have you guys.
We're backups. We're backups, guys.
It's
straight
good to
up
have here, though.
Straight up.
It's good to have new people because
Yeah.
we've had, for a while we kind of get the same kind of people rotating and they're all great, but it's good to have new people that are maybe even unfamiliar with the format here and there.
Like with Vega, we almost had you on like a year and a half ago, I think it was.
Yeah,
And
what
then-
happened with that? I forgot what happened with it.
I'm pretty sure the channel got shut down.
Was it?
Yeah.
Oh,
It
what
happens.
Yeah,
Oh,
because we were setting up.
Oh,
It was right around the time we had Bunty King on,
Oh, okay.
and we were setting up.
I'm not at liberty to discuss such events.
Yeah, we were setting up a bunch of guests to come on, and then everything just went radio
that
silence for a while.
time.
Yeah,
Okay.
but and then I should have asked you back when we got it back, but it's taken way too long, and then we had a schedule, and I'm like, man,
Mistakes were made.
yeah, mistakes were definitely made, and I was like, let me shoot my shot. Let me try and get Lordvega and Lunalavinci on last minute, and I'll tell them I'll basically blow them in front of everybody. I'll be like, I love you guys so much because I do. But I'm glad to have you guys here.
We do have to get through just a few quick announcements before we move on with the regular show. Coming up this coming Thursday, Nick Rekieta, the famous YouTube attorney, will be joining us here. I want to ask him about the Onision and Repsion issue and how viable of a case he thinks either one of them might have. That should be interesting. Yeah, and also our private show, our Patreon private show coming up on the 14th. Spin Till You Spew Trivia. Me, the undefeated world heavyweight champion of Spin Till You Spew, coming out of retirement to take on Sophane, the over-the-hill dad, grandpa who shops at Hot Topic and thinks he knows how to drink and thinks he knows trivia and thinks he's a real man. I'll tell you what, he's going the fuck down. And if he wants to check out my channel, he could just hit the back button on his browser.
Ooh. Why you talk so much shit? Sophane's gonna fuck you up.
Oh, are you sure about that?
I'm not sure. He
Okay.
just seems like a grizzled old alcoholic.
They only last so long before their liver gives out.
It's true. Winner gets a second liver.
So yeah, sign up for that. Otherwise, this is the last episode before Patreon shit gets updated. Patreon is slow now. It used to update in a day. Now it takes a week. So get your shit in now if you want in the opening credits or if you want to catch anything else live. We're doing 2 private shows, at least 1 movie review. And I'm going to start filming more vlogs now that it's nicer and warmer out.
Should I commit a crime for the Nick Rekieta episode and see if he can get me off?
No.
Yes.
See, I think Vega's right.
What kind of crime would you do?
I think it should be a
Jaywalking?
surprise, right?
Well, I don't want it to be something that you either get capital punishment or.
Okay, how about I'll say 3 crimes and ask Nick which is the best one to get.
I would
to do, but I'll only do
That
one
would
of
be
them,
a good
right?
segment.
It'll be like 3-card Monty of crime. One of them I actually committed, and the other 2 I didn't. So
I didn't even know you had a record.
I don't know. I'm saying I'll do like 1 crime, but I'll say I did 3 different ones, so Nick can defend all 3.
Can one be masturbating while riding horseback?
That's a crime.
Bareback?
That's not a crime.
I'm
It should-
sure
if it is a crime,
somewhere.
it should
I
be a
mean, there's
crime.
50 states, so
It's
gotta
only
be illegal somewhere.
It's only a crime if you let somebody
There's
watch
definitely-
that didn't want to watch. I assume I could ride a horse and masturbate as long as nobody catches me, right?
On your own property.
I guess crime is legal if nobody
Probably.
catches you, regardless.
Right.
Okay, so yeah,
No.
you don't think so?
He
If nobody
got caught
catches,
masturbating in a fucking booth. He got something. Didn't he?
Yeah, Pee Wee Herman lost his damn career for masturbating in a movie theater.
Yeah,
no horse.
in a porn
Which is an
movie.
American, right?
He got arrested for masturbating in a porn movie theater, which is why people go to porn movie theaters, to masturbate in a theater with other weirdos together. That's why those places exist.
Well, existed.
So why let the places exist if you're going to arrest the people that go there?
They don't really exist anymore. They're like an archaic.
In my hometown, they still exist.
They still have a jerk theater in Toledo, Ohio.
Oh yeah.
Whoa.
What?
Yeah, but it's called an art theater.
Yeah.
But it's like it's
called an art theater.
It's called the.
Oh my god!
It's called the Westwood Art Theater.
The Westwood Art Theater is
The Westwood Art Theater. It's like it's known to be a porn theater / swingers club kind of place.
There's probably people that go in there just to lick the floor.
Ugh.
That's what at the Lusty Lady there was tons of window lickers.
That's gross. as
Yeah,
fuck.
it's super gross, but they would do that. It was gross because like people would leave big fresh globules of ejaculate on the window, and then someone would come in and lick it up immediately.
There's still
Fucking
all
gross,
kinds
dude.
of
It's
fucking
gross.
weird, sketchy
Ew.
shit in Toledo that's still going around like that.
Yeah, in Toledo, it's like that.
Oh yeah.
Here in Seattle, Amazon came through, Microsoft came through, and cleaned up everything. You can't. The pervs in Seattle are probably all moving to Toledo.
When I was a kid, like where the baseball stadium in Toledo is now, that was like the smut row where there was
Yeah.
nothing but like adult bookstores and strip clubs and ladies of the evening hanging out on the streets. But
One of my other streamer lady friends just went to a prostitute museum.
Prostitute museum?
It is the
Yeah,
world's
she
oldest
lives in the
profession.
Netherlands.
Oh, well, there you go.
Yeah. She had a good time. Sent me a picture. There's this swing I want to get, so she took some pictures for me.
Well, a swing? Like
Someone said Ben reliving his teenage years in the jerk box. Fuck no. I did not go there. I was afraid of that area. That was the area you'd get like fucking mugged in, especially as a teenager. No, I wouldn't have went there. And by the time I was an adult, all that shit was torn down. Anyway, let's
have horses in the back.
Let's try this segment, which is one of my favorites. I like how you invited some of your friends.
Yeah,
So-
no, it's really unfair that you have me invite my buddies and then play this shit in front of me.
Well, the first one I want to play is interesting because
that was beautiful.
I got an email and the subject line was "Billy is my dad."
Oh,
so some young man claiming to be your son contacted me, and he wanted me to share his channel with you.
Oh, okay. He might be my kid.
He wants to know if you like it and if you'll approve. Yeah, he's from Omaha, Nebraska. He said you knocked up his mother during your cross-country RV trip.
I did hook up with an Omaha.
And he's really into greaser culture. He's into that.
He's not my
kind of
kid.
thing. What do you mean?
I'm not greasy at all.
That doesn't. Oh no! Like pompadours and leather jackets.
Because Lunalavinci is also into greasy culture. They call her Greasy Khaleesi.
Here's a truckable red
This is my son!
Billy.
This is my boy!
Greaser everyday carry. Let's get into it.
This is my boy!
First, let's start out with something I carry every day, which is my wallet. For church,
I got one of
I
those.
always take the chain off because I made it where I can take the chain off. And
I like how he's being so quiet.
I take the chain off. Is he not allowed to like dye his hair black, or is he just wants to keep it nice and blonde?
Yeah, I think so.
Dirty blonde little boy. This might be my son though, but I don't know.
Next most important thing that I carry every day is my baby.
You gonna cut it?
Whoa!
It's my I think.
So
This
would
might
you
be my
encourage
kid.
that?
The
Talk to
next
him.
important thing.
You're his father.
I assume his name's Duncan.
Duncan.
After my favorite
How
East
did you
Coast
know?
donut chain, Dunkin' Donuts.
Did you tell his mom before you left if I impregnated you?
I I actually, what I did is I ate the last of her Dunkin' Donuts before I left.
That is literally where you pause right now. That is a commentary community thumbnail right there.
Yeah, for real. Look at those
Legit,
fingers,
right
dude.
there.
He's got some sausage fingers. Daddy.
Title Billy the Fridge's son's an actual thug.
When you lost weight, did your hands lose weight too?
No, my hands have never really been that fat.
Really?
Yeah, I've always had
feet.
I've always had
your
these-
feet?
My feet would get swollen.
Yeah,
probably from eating
mine
a lot
even
of
do
shit.
that. Yeah,
but they weren't really fat unless they were swollen.
does that.
Yeah. So far, this is probably my kid.
Haven't given her a name yet. I don't think I need to.
You don't need to name your knife, dude.
Oh yeah, by the way, y'all.
Just name your
I don't
victims.
think I need to.
Yeah.
He just got real serious. He was like, I didn't name it yet. I don't think I need to, though. He just fucking proceeds on with whatever arsenal he's about to bring up.
Yeah.
This kid is a boss. Go ahead.
Yeah.
That's where I've been all day. Out with my mom. I know this shirt don't look very greasy. I mean, I got the collar all the way down.
He said greasy.
Pocket, kind of, but I've been out with my mom to supper.
Tell her I said hi.
Sorry.
I've been out with your mom too, bro.
You've been out for a cigarette for a hot minute, huh?
Yeah.
So can you tell me the story now that you know?
Meeting up with his mom.
Yeah.
Yeah. I was a greaser at the time.
You were? No, you weren't.
No, I honestly I don't bang Omahos.
My hair is not fixed right now because
She probably just sucked it.
Yeah. How does that happen then?
What?
Your sperm is so strong, it just traveled down.
Oh, not even
traveled
strong,
down,
dude. Like,
broke through the stomach lining and went straight for
don't
the
you know these basketball diaries?
Straight in.
Haven't
no
you
kissing.
Haven't you seen what they do to like the basketball NBA players? The women will like suck them and then spit it into a little baggie and then reinsert it into themselves
I wish
to
I
make their
didn't know
kids.
about that.
Yeah, I got hornswoggled. It's not my fault. She saved it. Yeah, she saved it and did a damn Manhattan transfer so she could have a little Billy paycheck. Luckily for her, nobody knows my legal name. She's sending bills to Billy the Fridge, thinking that this kid's last name is probably fucking, I don't know, what we say his name was? Duncan the Fridge? I don't know, little Duncan. Little Duncan don't know his dad because his dad's smart and doesn't get caught up.
I went dancing
think my
with my mom.
does.
Anyways, next, I've got a necklace I wear every day. This is also like a jewelry review.
Is it a donut necklace?
Oh shit!
It's a TCB necklace.
I wonder if Luna froze her cam so that she could pleasure herself to my young son.
No, it's not frozen.
I'll refresh it. And it'll work.
The little one, it's still going.
Does he really have a necklace that says TCBY after the yogurt?
Yes.
TCBY yogurt, frozen yogurt.
I fucking love this kid.
The fat
I
little
love
fucker.
this kid.
This is my TCBY necklace because I love frozen yogurt.
So hopefully you reach out to your son and start being a good father.
No.
For the first time.
No.
Why
This
not?
kid's cool as shit. My DNA alone raised him. I don't
Okay.
need to
Fatherless
interject.
America.
Yeah. If I come in right now, all I'm going to do is give him inadequacy issues because he's never going to be as cool as me. And he'll be pissed that he like missed out 18 years of his life without me or however old he is. He's probably about 14 now. Yeah, I don't know. I'm not a big fan of raising kids, but I love knowing that they're out there. We might get more of these because I've got a lot of little pockets of the country that I've slid into.
Let's get into
Duncan
everybody.
was rich. Amazing.
Let's get into everybody's favorite segment.
You like grapefruit, Luna? Crazy.
All right. Fuck. This is kind of like news and crazy people at the same time. Streamer hasn't cleaned room in 5 years.
Oh yeah?
Bald dude.
Aspen cold watching. Fuck, god damn it.
Fuck, dude. Fuck you.
Alright, so how did it get to this stage? Basically, I moved into this house in like 2004, 2005, and I didn't clean it. And now it's this bad. Asmongold actually watching. I'm showing the trash pile.
Worst explanation. That was that's how messes happen. You don't clean them.
I think that we could have assumed that. We didn't need that story.
I wanted him to go into like his history of mental illness and being abused, but he's like, nah. He's like, nah. I just never cleaned it. I was like, oh, okay.
It's like the rest of your house could be shit, but the one place you show the entire world you allow to go to total shit.
I wonder if he turned.
All you have is that section.
Right.
That's all you need to make sure is tight, and everything else could be shit. I don't understand. Wow. Look at that shit.
He probably
ass keyboard.
He probably changed the camera angle to expose his entire
Is that
room,
a
right?
mug on top of his computer tower?
It looks like it.
He's got boxes on top of a lamp that's next to his bed on top of more shit.
Yeah, this is the weirdest suicide ever. He's just trying to have a fire hazard. He's just waiting.
Remember that video we watched of the Asian guy that burned his whole house down?
Burnt his whole damn house down
Yeah.
on a stream because he was he smoking or something?
He was trying to light I think it was a reusable match.
Yeah.
The Chinese guy?
Yeah.
Or he was Asian, I don't want to say.
Yeah.
I don't know which one, but he was Asian.
Yeah, we can assume that he was.
And then he kept piling cardboard on top of it. I was like, what?
I'm showing him the left side. There we go, boys. It's over there.
Oh my god, what the fuck?
That's a.
He bagged it up.
I'm saying.
It should be.
It's gross. It's horrible.
Rats have claws, you know.
But this wouldn't even make it on the Hoarders TV show. That's how sad this is. Like this guy's not
The only room
dirty
they
enough.
have in there for a camera is the actual webcam that was there before the mess started. So now he's locked in with that shit.
He had an avalanche. Oh man.
This is whoa.
Yeah.
How old is this clip though? Because he said 2004.
Well, he said that's when he moved in, and this is just a recent thing that came out here. I saw this trending among a few people I knew on Twitter today, and this is
2018, 2019. Jesus,
I obsessively clean my house.
That's insane, dude.
Imagine what it smells like, and honestly, this is true. If you get used to an odor, like if you live among an odor long enough, you get used to it. But
no.
Well, I mean, there are some like wretched odors you can't get used to, but like a really nasty stink, some people can get used to that. He probably doesn't realize how bad it probably smells in there.
Yeah.
Well, to him, it's probably like smelling his own fucking farts.
Yeah.
I don't think we should be making excuses for this guy.
I don't think we're making excuses. I think we're trying to find reasoning behind what's happening. That's it.
Nobody's excusing this.
To me.
Yeah, you're right.
Nobody's excusing this.
There's no way.
Maybe it would be better if he just burned it all down.
Like trash.
Cleaning this up would just be a waste. Just move exactly. Don't need my security deposit. I'm out.
Yeah, take that.
Oh my goodness.
Oh, the clip? Fuck, dude. Whatever.
Yeah.
And
that's his room. Imagine the fucking rest of the apartment or the house. Imagine that shit.
Is there like pots and pans down there because he ran out of dishes? Like there's probably like all his dishes underneath those bags, and then you see the pots and pans he must have been eating out of near the epicenter of the mess.
He's a Twitch streamer.
Jägermeister completely shocked viewers during his June 3rd broadcast when he revealed that he hadn't cleaned his bedroom since moving into his house 14 years ago.
Tell Dusty the cockatiel that he's a beautiful bird.
Aww.
Tell Dusty the cockatiel that he's a beautiful bird and he'll love you forever.
Luna, can you tell? Can
you? Dusty the cockatiel, you are a beautiful bird.
Yeah. Whoa. And if you want Lordvega to say it, you got to pay another $20.
That was sensual in my ears.
Yeah. No, like
except for the whole, the dialogue itself. That was weird. But
the bird is beautiful.
It is a beautiful bird.
Video game
You
players
guys know that. All right.
yeah. This is a friend of the show who does this like every episode with every guest.
Yeah.
Video game players having a dirty bedroom is a common stereotype, but Jägermeister beat the absolute living daylights out of that trope after he revealed just how messy his room really is. Piles among piles of exploding trash bags, Amazon boxes, and food wrappers could be seen behind him as he began cleaning his cleaning mission on stream. Dude, that's mess cleaning? Like,
there is a mug on
streams?
top of the computer tower, and it is exposed. I can't.
Yeah.
I just can't. I can't.
Are hoarder streams about to be that new shit?
I mean, that is kind of why people were interested in Jared Genesis, right?
Yeah. I might put an ad out on Craigslist for like messy rooms like this that need to be cleaned, and then just hire a couple of those hot maids to clean in their underwear.
I watched,
and stream the clean.
binge watched this one YouTube channel recently where they go to like the shittiest hotel rooms and like go around and like inspect them.
Yeah.
And like, you know, like a hotel room that's $25 to $50 a night, they're finding like fucking like heroin and shit like hidden up in the ceiling tiles and stuff in these places. It's crazy.
Dude, I think it would be perfect if Billy's ass goes there, because it would be like half hoarders, half Pimp My Ride.
Yeah.
You bring that Pimp My Ride vibe, but you're
Yeah.
actually trying to clean some shit, because these motherfuckers are disgusting.
Pimp my hoarder quarters.
Here, I'll do the graphics for you. The live stream that
Yes.
shit.
Dude, let's make $1 million. Let's make $1 million. We were watching his cleanup stream live and asked him specifically how and why his bedroom got to that state.
Wait, Dexerto? Am I gonna have a fucking Dexerto article about me? What the fuck?
The streamer asked.
Look at how discolored his mattress is.
Oh, dude, I'm surprised it's not worse. I'm surprised there's not a straight up turd
Well, that's
on
where
it.
his head goes. I wonder, like, if there are piss stains or like shart stains or something.
We
on
saw
it.
Jared Genesis's bedroom, right?
Yeah, the dirt.
That's more vile than this.
No.
I don't know, dude. That wall.
This is beyond South Park basement dweller level.
Everything
Did you
here.
say what? Have you? Yeah, reference for the other cat?
Yeah, the other guy's bedroom. It's the thing with Jared Genesis is there's a door going out of his room that's not usually on camera, but he tilted his camera towards it. It showed this door, and the door looked like someone had just projectile diarrheaed around the handle because they didn't have a key to unlock the door. So they tried to unlock it with projectile diarrhea. It was so gross. It was so freaking nasty. And like everything in here is gross, but it's like a garbage landfill trash as opposed to like a biohazard whodunit.
How much
There's layers to that. You don't know what's going on underneath all that stuff. I see plates. I am scared for that computer.
If there's dead animals underneath some of those piles, then it might
I mean,
be hoarder
even
worthy.
like dead plant matter or like a cheeseburger he threw onto the garbage pile, like any organic material could end up rotting
McDonald's
and decaying.
cheeseburgers surprisingly don't decay. Like,
Okay, it could
like
be
you would-
anything. It could be anything.
If he had a really greasy, fresh, non-preserved,
a rotten banana peel, like
He's in a sea of garbage.
Yeah.
You
Yeah.
can't see the floor.
There's probably a new species down there.
This is a fire hazard. This is not up to living standards. I'm sorry. And if
A
he's in
fire
an apartment, this is a hazard to everyone living in that apartment building. No, fuck that.
okay, I can agree with all of that, but Jared Genesis' door fucking looked so gross to me. I can't. I'm haunted
I
by
gotta
it.
I gotta look this dude.
Yeah.
Oh man.
I don't know if we could find it.
He disappeared from the internet like 4 months ago because him and his dad got into a screaming match during a live stream, and then he threatened to kick his dad's ass, and then he just vanished otherwise like afterwards. And he was like 32 years old, still living with his parents is what happened. I think his computer got
Yes.
taken away.
Fucking normal nowadays.
This Jägermeister guy's like, he then realizes that popular World of Warcraft streamer Asmongold is watching his stream and decides to show him the mountain of trash he has in the corner of his room. That's about 2 meters deep of trash, he tells the camera as he pans over
Choice
the gigantic
decision.
pile. There it is, boys. He's so proud. Fucking sick. Fucking sick.
I don't know why the video won't play.
The streamer also revealed that he had two
wait,
trash
I don't
bags
wanna
full of
interrupt.
urine. What? He had 2 trash bags full of urine.
Yeah.
He didn't even have time to go to the bathroom, son. Dude, I don't want to interrupt. But this Genesis guy looks like Ralph the Movie Maker.
Yeah.
As well as a pot with moldy mac and cheese that look like literal feces in it.
Okay. This is definitely getting worse now.
It's worse than Jared.
Yeah, it might just be the worst.
Dude, I literally just gagged.
Yeah, burn it down.
I legit gagged.
I think my disdain for Jared made me think that was worse than this room was, but a pot of mac and cheese that looks like literal feces. That's disgusting.
That's what happens when you let food decay like that.
Although he didn't show much of this on stream, much of the relief of the viewers. So he just said that he was just snitching on himself. I'm not gonna. I think, man, Ben, let's turn this fucking room into a hoarder room.
No, I was just gonna clean it. Actually,
yeah, let's fuck it up.
I clean it about twice per month, where I clean the floors and clean up all the. I mean, like the thing we do most in here is smoke weed and eat food.
Let's fuck this room up and then clean it up on stream.
No.
Look at all these views. Look at this is the future right now. Okay. I'd like to advise anyone who doesn't already play World of Warcraft to avoid the game at all costs, else they have a room like mine, he said in a private message to us.
Wow, that's how it happened.
Wow, a gamer blaming video games for bad behavior. Great. That's just what we need.
Wow, Luna, why you gotta judge? Some of us love our video games.
Video games are awesome.
It's fantastic that he's finally cleaning up 14 years worth of mess, though, and we wish him the best of luck in the future. I don't wish him the best of luck at all. There's no need for luck here. It's just simple fucking tasks of cleaning your bedroom, taking out the trash, not pissing in a bag.
He just needs a little bit of Jordan Peterson in his life. Just,
what he needed
just make your bed, Lobster Man.
Clean your room.
What he needed was an opportunity to bring a woman to his bedroom, and then he would have cleaned it.
There might be one underneath that garbage, my dude.
Okay.
He might have made one in a petri dish.
Oh Lord.
He might have.
Because if he would have been able to, if he had a good friend, like a responsible and an actual a friend, he would have probably hired a prostitute or something so he can get out of the slump. And as soon as he would have go and the opportunity arose to bring her back to his place, he would have been like, you know what? If this pops up again, I'm going to need to have a clean ass room.
Yeah.
So he would have to deny that because who the fuck in the right mind would bring a woman back to that shit and expect any legs cracking open? Because that thing is not.
Who in their right mind would show that and share that on stream?
Hey, Ben.
That's probably
Ben, I didn't clean my room today. Are you going to buy me a prostitute?
Yeah, sure.
Hell yeah.
He's a good friend.
Good friend, Ben. Good friend.
Oh, here's another crazy one that I saw today. YouTube algorithm pushes videos with children to pedophiles, report says.
Oh, no. This came out today?
Yeah. Yesterday.
Wow. Building a bot that gives you exactly what you want, tailored to you. How... yeah.
This is
how novel.
This is traditional media attacking new media.
Because the algorithm sends you what you watch. It gives you more of what you watch. So it's going to give you more kids
if you're a pedophile and you're sitting there watching little kids, YouTube's going to keep giving you little kids.
How great would the algorithm be, though, if it could read people's viewing patterns?
We have detected pedophile.
Like, shouldn't we do that? Do we need freedom of vision?
I think there'd be a chance that things like that would go wrong.
If the algorithm tells me there's a guy that watches fucking iCarly compilation videos,
I don't trust that shit.
I don't know, man.
Imagine if somebody's researching something and then they get caught up in this bullshit. Like you're typing in fucking, Nazi shit or whatever for a school paper, and you get caught up in that whole political mess.
Oh, that'll happen too on YouTube. Like I'll watch one video by somebody who's like alt-right, and then boom,
one video he says,
yeah, it's recommended like crazy
everywhere.
I'll have to search for shit I actually like, and they'll never recommend me good shit. But the one time I clicked that video that was like, "Was Hitler wrong?" and I'm like, where's this going? Where the fuck is this going? And I click it, and it's like, for the next 4 years, I'm little Third Reich Billy.
Ice mix.
Yeah, it sucks. YouTube's content recommendation algorithm has created an open gate for pedophiles by pushing videos featuring children, according to a New York Times report. The Times reported that the video sharing site's algorithm system curated and recommended videos of children, helping spread the content among predators. YouTube had curated the videos from across its archives, at times plucking out the otherwise innocuous home movies of unwitting families, the report said. In many cases, its algorithm referred users to the videos after they watched sexually themed content. It's the algorithm, man. Robots don't care about
your feelings.
They don't care about the age restrictions.
Bots don't
of
care
decency.
about your feelings. Yeah.
Robots don't care. Bots don't care about your feelings.
We only are here to feel your every urge. We are the robot. The Borg.
The porn Borg. In a blog post Monday, YouTube said it was reducing recommendations. We expanded our efforts from earlier this year around limiting recommendations of borderline content to include videos featuring minors in risky situations, it said. While the content itself does not violate our policies, we recognize the minors could be at risk of online or offline exploitation. Fuck. Every time that someone points out one of YouTube's problems, it creates more problems for creators.
Right.
But
that's what
what's wrong with giving the users more tools to tailor their own experience to using these platforms? I don't understand why it's so hard.
Billy's onto something. He's onto something though, because it wasn't ads. It wasn't ads on a white supremacy video that caused the adpocalypse. It was news reports about ads on a white supremacy video. And this is every few months, the traditional media, Fox News, CNN, whoever the fuck, it's them being like, oh, there's fucked up shit going on YouTube. And this is what happens. This is why these advertiser boycotts happen. It's the attention being drawn to, yeah, okay, maybe there might be a few pedophiles out there.
Well, there's more than a few.
It's a drop in the bucket.
More than a fucking few.
It's still a drop in the bucket overall.
But it's like they're
we
there.
We don't know that though because it's pushed very underground. And when things are pushed underground, you don't know as much as you think you do.
But statistics alone would be, out of the general YouTube audience, the amount of them statistically that would even be a pedophile would be low.
Then why is the amount of Minecraft streamers so high as pedophiles? Like,
I don't know how to answer
there's
that.
so many Minecraft streamers that are pedophiles,
very
right?
Topic.
It's a huge number.
Billy, name 5 right now.
Basherverse, right? Lion Maker.
Whoa! Wait, Basherverse is a pedophile? He was?
Maybe I'm wrong, but
okay, go ahead.
I thought he admitted to underage dating underage girls.
Like 10 years and under, right?
I thought he straight admitted to it. And then I only know 3 Minecraft streamers, so that's 66%. That's 60.
I guess that's how you would say.
Yeah, Sky Does Minecraft isn't a pedophile. I'm sure of that.
Sky Does Minecraft? Nah, that man's definitely hitting strip clubs.
Yeah, he's a baller. But those are the only 3 I know.
Well, I mean, naturally, pedophiles are probably going to wind up working with kids. You know, like take jobs where they're working with kids.
Yeah, that's why I never let that old man join my babysitters club.
YouTube acts like a company that has a problem with plumbing in their building deals with it by blowing the building up. This is what they do. They find a problem that should be easily targetable, and their solution somehow affects everybody that uses YouTube. That's the problem.
Yeah. Mass punishment for one person.
Right.
Wasn't it Lieutenant Corbus that was like directly affected by it?
By what?
She changed her name to Soph, I think.
Oh, to her name.
She was on Drama Alert a couple of years ago. Lieutenant Corbus. She's really young. She started on
She's
YouTube
like 14, but looks even younger.
They totally demonetized her channel because of her age and everything.
No, that was
to help protect her from the pedophilia stuff. Because this isn't the first time it's been mentioned. It was mentioned before as well. Right?
Oh, you're talking about back then?
This was a couple months ago. Yeah, a couple months ago, there was a ring of pedophiles pedophiles were
She like
commenting.
straight up threatened Susan.
Yeah,
in
she,
her video.
She threatened.
So I'm gonna come kill you.
Yeah, that was rough.
Oh, I don't know about that. But
Yeah. But the
I don't know about killing them.
pedophiles were commenting on these like videos of little girls and leaving like really sexy, gross comments, sexual gross comments. I don't know why I said sexy. That came out wrong. Gross sexual comments on these little girls' profiles.
It's not demonetizing. They took the
And
comments
They
away.
took the comments away, so she
at
lost her
most-
comments.
At most, a couple hundred, maybe 1,000 or two. Sure, that should be dealt with, but should it disrupt the entire way the website works?
No, and comments are like the best part of YouTube. I mean, most of my time is spent looking at comments and laughing at you silly people.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You all say the darndest things. And I'm
YouTubers
very
say the
entertained by
darndest
it.
things. So YouTube also announces disabling comments on videos featuring minors, noting that it already has disabled comments on tens of millions of videos featuring minors across the platform. This, the company explained, aimed to reduce the risk of child exploitation. Additionally, we implemented a classifier that helped us remove 2 times the number of violative comments, it said. Earlier this year, YouTube faced an advertiser backlash following claims that pedophiles were infiltrating the comment sections of videos featuring children.
So YouTube, no longer a social media site. It's not the place where you're on vacation on the beach and your 4-year-old is like building a sandcastle or whatever, and you're posting that there, and then you're going to share it with your friends and family. It is no longer that. It is business, no kids. It's just, I mean, that's what it is, right?
Well, we'll see. We'll see where
once
it goes.
people started taking YouTube serious, like you got series,
Right.
you got motherfuckers making millions of dollars.
Right.
Dude. Yeah, that's all
You've
that
got
shit.
groups
you can
of
do
people
it. but
living together.
You got houses. Yeah, she's right. You got mansions out
Yeah.
there. People are assembling that shit right now on Twitter. Right now, they're buying houses specifically for this reason.
Yeah.
Crompton of Jake Paul's dude.
Yeah, Nick
that
Crompton
they
from
split up.
England is
Nick
my
Crompton's
son.
putting together exactly what Vega just mentioned.
Yeah, a lot of people are doing that. It's YouTube was the Wild West in 2016, right? Like you can get away with just about anything on the platform.
I think commentary started the whole.
Yeah.
but that's kind of.
But that's what happened because commentary made them have to cut down on all of the cussers and stuff and the bullying, and so they invested in the Paul brothers, Jake and Logan Paul. YouTube put all their fucking momentum into the Vine getting shut down and the Vine kids coming to YouTube. They basically changed the algorithm to benefit every one of them. So these huge Vine kids were just blowing the fuck up, and it turns out that even though they weren't bullies, they were toxic shithead narcissists anyways. So they started giving all these same problems to YouTube. The fucking suicide forest, the exploiting children, all this stuff was happening again, and YouTube had egg on their face again.
Do you remember before that when YouTube tried to become a social media site? They forced everyone that wanted to use YouTube to also use Google Plus, which they had hoped would become the next Facebook.
Didn't they just get rid of?
Yes.
Yeah, they just got.
Yeah, 5 years later.
See that one coming.
Yeah. And now they're coming out with Stadia?
What?
Their new streaming platform?
So
I could tell you, I could not give two less of a shits about whatever the hell you just said.
Oh well, I'm a streamer, so I try to keep up on the
I'm not
new
saying
stuff.
two. I'm just saying Google with whatever the fuck they're coming out with right now. Stramia, like that doesn't even sound.
Pastrami?
Hey guys,
Stadia.
You know what?
Stadia.
I'd like to look up that new platform, Pastrami. Let me Bing that really quick.
I just like to know what people are doing.
Yeah.
I don't really know how. I'm mostly neutral about everything. I give things a chance, and then
That's why you're on Mixer, because you gave it a chance. Like I gave it a chance.
It's working out for me.
Yeah, it is. I gave it a chance and it didn't work though. I mean, like it moderately worked.
I like you guys on YouTube though.
Yeah,
It gives me hope.
YouTube
It makes me
is-
feel brave.
YouTube is such shit.
Wait, so Luna, you're not on YouTube?
No, not yet. I have one speed paint up.
Well, so what's the
I'm a
problem
bit
there?
lazy.
Yeah.
Like you're lazy to
I'm a
lazy to
bit
come on YouTube.
lazy, and I've also rebranded a few times, but I think I've finally settled in. I think I'm growing some roots.
Mixer has been her bread and butter for a while. She's been an ambassador with Mixer and stuff, and working with. Adam since the
I'm a
beginning.
partner there.
Yeah, she's a partner.
Yeah.
So
Oh,
that's kind of her forte, and I think YouTube is a step in a direction that would take her away from what she's been building.
I mean, the question is where to go next. Is the real question?
I think
I see YouTube as not the place to stay forever. I saw some promising stuff with D Live.
I've been streaming over there.
Yeah.
I've been talking to the CEO and stuff.
Well, that's a good person to talk to. When it comes to streaming,
they're really nice.
I don't think Susan's gonna
just drop that one.
Yeah, I don't think Susan Wojcicki's gonna talk to you anytime soon. So that's.
Yeah, I was just talking to Trump the other day.
Yeah.
He's kind of cool. We had issues with something about gas prices. I don't know. I didn't pay attention.
I was just talking to Trump the other day, but he paid me $140,000 not to talk about it. So,
did you have sex with him?
I can't talk about it.
Oh shit.
NDA.
Yeah.
Here's a flat earther, I guess.
I only signed the NDA because I thought it stood for no dick and ass.
Serious as fuck, Jesus.
Maybe no answers at all. It's with the flat Earth. Again, the flat Earth, because once you realize it's flat, you realize you're inside of something, an enclosed system.
Huh?
Now, there's a gentleman by the name of Nathan Oakley.
We are living in a society.
Is it? Huh?
yeah. What? An enclosed system. Okay.
A lot lately. I suggest this to a lot of the people in BOI to get on board with this gentleman, just to listen to his information on Flat Earth. Well, he is not a BOI member. He has some very good insight towards Flat Earth. And one of the biggest things that they have a problem dealing with is the fact that you cannot have a pressurized system without a container next to a vacuum. So you've got the open Earth itself. It's an open system, according to NASA and all the space agencies. Well, obviously, it's a ball spinning around. That's what they're telling you.
So it's not flat.
On an angle in space, hurling and
Just say
twirling.
it's not flat. I'm confused.
You know, and
Wait. I'm sorry. I don't want to interrupt. What did he say? BOI? What's BOI? Did I miss that?
Yeah, I'm not sure what the terminology is, but by the way, feel free to interrupt anytime.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
This
yeah.
dude is in a psych ward vlogging right now.
Yeah.
Not anywhere normal.
Is he?
This is little 4x13 room in a psych ward. He gets to wear stupid little sunglasses. All right, go ahead. Sorry.
Not a container. There's no container. Don't see a container. So people are asking, well, how does the atmosphere stay on the ball as it spins? I'm not even going to get into the fucking water. Like, it's just...
Does he not understand gravity?
Holy fuck, man.
Holy fuck, man! If the
I'm
world
not
was
gonna get into
round,
the water, guys.
if the world was round, the water would fall down into the space. Don't you know? It's got to be flat. It's bathtub Earth. It's a bathtub. We live in a bathtub, guys. It's ridiculous.
Oh gosh.
What is this guy even talking about? I don't think he's constructed a proper sentence in this whole thing.
Yeah,
I think we need to start saying that science saved our soul, because
I wish
it's
science.
getting scary.
I wish science wasn't built on a
This
theory.
is reaching some scary levels of
This is
disappointment.
incoherent ranting from a room of a guy that's probably on meth. We don't even know what's going on here. It's not. I'm sure if he was on meth, it wasn't in his description. You know.
What's the? Maybe we should wait for Benpai to get back. But what's the average IQ of the human race?
Of a flat earther?
No,
No,
of
no,
the human race entirely.
Oh no! If you say the human race, we're talking about you're talking about tribes and shit. Not
Yeah,
tribes,
different
people, like, in the
areas.
backwoods and shit.
Different areas have different levels of IQ. I think Hong Kong is one of the higher levels, and it's around 118. And
Just think about that
I
for
think
a second. That is fucking scary.
Just the Asian population alone can bring us up a couple of points, but I mean, if
they've got crazy
say,
IQ.
let's not include the Asians in this shit, we'd probably be completely retarded.
Yeah, it's around 100.
They're
An IQ
still
of 100.
humans.
Well, they might be human, but they're not our humans. Okay, that's them. It's us versus them, Candy. Okay.
Luna.
Luna. My
Hey,
bad.
Siri.
Hey Siri. Why is Luna
What's
racist?
the average IQ of a human being?
Okay, I found this on the web for what's the average IQ of a human being. Check it
sorry,
out.
What?
Yeah, why
An
is
IQ between 90 and 110 is
Why-
considered average.
Luna, why is your Siri an Australian man?
Because it's hot and it turns me on.
Huh.
Australian accents are definitely hot.
Yeah, I wish I had an
That's
Australian accent.
100%. Yeah. Anytime I met a woman with an Australian accent over there in Italy, I was like, oh.
Yeah, Australian.
It's actually Irish, but
That was
it
Irish?
sounds Australian. Mm-hmm.
Fuck my ears. I couldn't hear anything. All right.
That didn't sound Irish to me.
Yeah. Mr. Six Fig says my IQ is 69. Get fucked. Let's play more of this video.
Really? So you've got this ball spinning, and it's got an atmosphere that's on the ball.
Just a ball.
And there's a vacuum right beside it, which is the vacuum of space. Now, they can call it gradient pressure. They can call it whatever the fuck they want. Gradient pressure is just their way of saying that
Whoa,
it has
dude.
layers and it goes out further. Okay, listen to me.
Look, retarded
at my-
scientists.
Listen, Linda.
You
Go
can
ahead,
call
Jim.
it whatever you want, but damn it, I'm gonna call it flat. Earth is
You're
flat.
stupid fucking 25 years in school and learning and experimenting and proving shit. Doesn't mean nothing to me, alright? I got these glasses, I got this hat. The doctor said I can vlog in here. Go ahead.
Yeah.
Fucking eyeballs. Listen to what I'm saying to you. There's no fucking pressurized system in the world that exists that is not in a container. You take a fucking compressor, you take a fucking propane tank, and you fill it up, you turn the fucking nozzle, and it's pressurized because the air that's in there, the propane or whatever gas you're putting in there, is contained in the container, creating the pressure.
What about frozen gas?
Of course.
If you freeze gas, it's contained, right? Without a container.
What's this guy's name? Kyle or Chad? One of the two, for sure.
This guy, I mean, the Earth is a container. Our atmosphere is a container.
Yeah, but he's not acknowledging that because he's a fucking dunce.
Right.
It's only acknowledging man-made propane tanks, not protein tanks.
He's telling you that we're putting that to the side. Didn't he establish that already? He said, no,
Yeah.
that doesn't matter, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. All right.
That doesn't matter. Anything that makes me wrong doesn't matter.
He's already explained that, Benpai. He's already explained that nothing matters. What I'm telling you from my room and this fleece pillow.
Yeah, Ben. I think
what matters.
I think I have those fleece pillows at my house. They're blue though. They're very comfortable. So
They look comfortable.
they're very
All right.
comfy.
If you don't have a fleece something in your bed or in your house, get it.
You got to have that fleece
That's like
in your bed.
5 blankets and 8 pillows.
You know how many girls have gotten in my bed and felt that fleece and not been able to get out? Not because I was holding them down either. It's the fleece.
That sounds rapey as well.
Really? Huh.
Yeah.
It's the fleece. It's not my fault. It's the fleece.
You should sit down and compare.
So you have Earth, and it's in space, and there's a vacuum, a gradient pressure vacuum. Doesn't matter if it's layers. Doesn't matter. And they can't answer this. But what they can do is go into a spiel.
A spiel.
Like a baby bird is being fed by its mama, and the mama
This dude's just nuts.
No, he did.
They're fucking garbage.
Whoa.
Fucking regurgitating, parroting, fucking shit nonsense. Pseudoscience. By a bunch of fucking pseudoscientific priests.
Oh.
They're all
I
priests.
don't
It's
think
their
that word
religion.
means
The
what he
pseudoscience-
thinks
Can't
it
say that.
means.
Oh,
What do you mean? Are you questioning the pseudoscientific priests, Luna?
He's saying to question them, but they're not even priests. They're just scientists and physicists and astronauts.
This is not the guy you want on your side when global warming catches up, and we got to have that Dr. Ian Malcolm moment.
So
that
when you
saves us from
say
the dinosaurs.
astronauts, Luna, do you mean Stanley Kubrick actors by any chance?
Yeah.
No, I mean like Yuri and the Apollo 13. People who've
You
gone
really
out in space
believe-
and not necessarily come back.
You
know what I
really
mean?
believe in NASA?
I
Dumbass.
totally believe in NASA.
It was a scam by Stanley Kubrick because he couldn't get funding for The Shining. So he had to do the moon landing. So he'd get funding for The Shining. Duh.
Shining was a very good movie.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Probably one of the greatest movies ever made.
Top 10 for sure.
It's good. It's weird too. There's like a scene with a porno magazine or something that has like some added like history, like weirdness behind it. There's a lot of layers in that shit. Kubrick was a creep.
What is this motherfucker's name? Who is this guy?
Yeah, do we know this flat Earth gentleman's name?
I'd have to go back and dig it up.
He's a real.
We get sent a bunch of random videos from weirdos all the time. Just wait. You're in for a great night.
Oh, I can't wait. Well, this just looks like the type of motherfucker to stand up like at a NASA open convention for questions and shit at a microphone, and he would walk up, spit this bullshit, and the scientist would just be like, "Yeah, no, that's not how that works, dude. That's just not. Are you stupid? Are you retarded?" And he would be like, "Oh, you're faking it, man," and walk away with all this, Oh,
Yeah, it just seems like his arguments are just weak, and he's very emotional, and I don't trust emotion.
I love emotion.
I like it too, but it's dangerous.
This is just the audacity of a flat earther. Like they don't need logic at all because they believe.
It's kind of like vegans. Some vegans.
It's like vegans, except
kind of like vegans.
Except they don't sell you.
Vegans are, like very mad at me. Like they get really mad.
I know vegans in real life. They're not that crazy.
Not all of them, just a few. There's always radicals in every
Right.
group, so.
That's true.
Is this guy crazier than Vegan Gains?
Yes.
No.
Really?
I would say no.
Yeah, I would say no. I would say Vegan
He's not-
Gains is.
If he was crazier than Vegan Gains, that was a question, right?
Richard's one of my
This is like 1.0.
Richard
Vegan
is one of
Gains.
my very
Yeah.
few Facebook friends, actually.
Vegan Gains?
Yes.
What are you talking about? Waffles or
Vegan
something?
Gains is okay now, I think. I think he's kind of like.
I love the
off
impersonation
whatever
you
drugs
did of
he
him
was
one
on.
time. I can't remember how you said it.
I can't remember either. It's like if you eat meat, or if you have a burger on your plate, then you've murdered. You're a murderer. It was like some weird shit. He just would go to someone's Instagram page. He'd find like Kevin Spacey with a burger, and he'd be like Kevin. I don't care how many women you raped, Kevin Spacey.
It wasn't women.
I know. I don't care how many women you raped, Kevin Spacey. You ate a cheeseburger, so you're a murderer. He would do that for everybody. He'd be like, Louis C.K. eats cheeseburgers. He's a murderer. Who cares if he molested women? It's so fucking weird. He's just a weirdo. I think he's crazier than this gentleman here. But flat earthers in general, like there's vegans that are good vegans, right? They're vegans for a reason.
Yeah.
They want to lessen their carbon
There's
footprint
flat
on this
earthers
earth.
I've met that are very nice people too.
Why do you mean?
This guy's not very nice. But I've met nice flat earthers who just like to build things. They're like steampunk people who do cosplay. It's a hobby for them.
And they're
it's
flat
like prayer.
earthers.
It makes them happy.
It's like prayer.
You know?
The only flat earthers I like are the ones with big old stinking tits, and all the rest of them.
Listen, yo, buddy, did you see the Logan Paul? I saw that shit. Listen, here's a quick little summarized story.
Yeah.
I was told to hop in a VC. I hopped in the VC. There was a bunch of cats in there, right? And they were like, yo, let's watch this Logan Paul bullshit ass fucking flat earth, whatever. It's going to be garbage, in the community. It's just, we hate the guy, right?
Yeah.
So we started watching this shit. Like 20 minutes into it, I'm laughing my ass off because I already know it's a fucking troll.
Yeah.
And this dude, when I first saw that Australian girl, buddy, I was in love. But if that was real, I'd still be in love. That motherfucking did you not see that Australia girl?
I haven't seen it. Everybody tells me how good this is. Like the Logan Paul.
It's a good video. It's a good
Some
video.
people just have their thing and it doesn't hurt anybody. But this guy, he's not a nice guy.
He's not a nice guy.
Listen, well, Luna,
He's not
well,
a
Luna,
nice flat earther. I'll tolerate a nice flat earther, but this guy, he can fuck off.
He's not a sweet boy.
I can honestly say I've never watched a Logan Paul video ever.
Really?
And I got tricked into watching a Jake Paul video because someone tricked me into watching It's Everyday Bro.
Yeah.
Oh, no.
Every day, bro.
But otherwise, I have not watched either of their videos.
No.
And I couldn't. You know what? Way to make me more ashamed of being from Ohio. Those two.
Oh, you from Ohio too?
Yeah. Yeah.
Gotcha, bitch.
Yeah.
Mobius Strip Earth was smart.
But they're from Cleveland. This is just proof. Like if you're from Ohio and you have a choice to live somewhere else, you won't live there. You know?
Yeah, Ohio's definitely not my first choice.
Yeah. It's not my last, but definitely not my first.
My dad was born in Ohio.
Oh, yeah?
They moved out when he was like 2.
Oh, okay.
So he never really experienced it. I never had to experience it.
There's like 12 million people that live there now. So there's a lot of people from Ohio that live all over.
My grandparents saved us.
I even found
Ohio.
a bar where a bunch of Buckeye fans would go to watch football games and stuff around here. So there's a ton of people that live in Seattle that are Ohio State alumni just because of that.
The only good thing about Ohio is that every girl in Ohio is a slut.
I don't know about
every single one. Every single one.
He's so hyperbolic.
I wouldn't say that. I know.
I don't think he says that. Well, you know what? They're probably a slut to Billy the Fridge. That's probably where he's getting.
I mean it in a good way. I'm not a slut shamer, right? I'm just saying every single girl in Ohio is DTF. That's okay. I don't think there's anything wrong with that.
So I'm saying, Billy, you and I are gonna meet up in Ohio, do a little video shoot. What we doing?
Yeah, we're gonna play a dodgeball. I'll pick shirts. You can pick skins. We'll draft our teams.
Right. Gotcha. All right. What's up with Flat Earth guy here?
Yeah. What's up with Flat Earth guy? I
What's your
love
evidence?
misogyny.
You fucking they teach in classrooms. Like I literally want to fucking go up to the teacher and ask him, where did you get your education from? How come a fucking 7-year-old knows more than you? You're supposed to be educated. You're
Is it
supposed
a
to be able
troll?
to tell these
It could
children
be, yeah.
the proper science, not pseudoscience about what we live on.
The
And when
proper
you-
science.
Do you think it's a troll?
It might be. Like,
No, I think he's geeked out. He's geeked out. Look at his fucking eyes and the way he's acting.
Let's-
He's geeked out.
Let's take a vote.
There we go.
Troll or not a troll?
I'm gonna say troll.
You're gonna say troll. All right.
Troll. And not troll, geeked out. So
Okay,
what is
geeked
that?
out. It could be.
How would that categorize?
If he's high, it's not a troll.
Geeked out's not a troll.
Yeah. If he's out of his
Okay, so
fucking
he's
mind,
geeked out.
not a troll.
He's not a troll. Not a troll. Luna?
Not a troll.
I'm gonna
What
say
you got,
troll.
Ben?
Oh, if it's a
You know what
tie,
that
it's a
means? Tie.
It's a tie.
Damn it.
Yeah. We'll never know. We'll never know.
Nice.
Much like whether or not the Earth is flat, we'll never know.
Hey Billy, guess what I'm drinking right now?
Are you drinking
Mountain Dew AM Game Fuel.
Mountain Dew M Game Fuel?
Mountain Dew AM Game Fuel.
Does it have the safety pop top with the
Yeah,
sliding lid, the
that's so
reclosable
weird.
and the
Slip-proof grip.
and the slip-proof grip? Mountain Dew M Game Fuel.
I drank so much Mountain Dew AM Game Fuel, I hallucinated.
I'm glad that I taste tested them Saturday night. I only had like a sip of each.
I've drank gallons of Mountain Dew AM Game Fuel.
You would have drinking so much more if I hadn't
think it
sipped
has
those.
changed my DNA.
Yeah, like I came in here and you smelled
But
like
it must have changed your spirit animal too.
yeah, you smelled like an Xbox when I walked in.
Like burning plastic.
Yeah, I was like, why does Ben smell like an Xbox?
I'm slowly changing.
This isn't even his final form.
Check this out. Here's Von Helton. Short Von Helton clip. This guy's great.
Problem is, Vaughn, Mexicans are indigenous to the continent, and white Europeans are the real illegal immigrants.
Von Helton hates Mexicans a lot. He's very racist about a lot of things.
Oh, no! I like Go ahead.
Shout out to his bag of fucking deluxe dollar store cookies.
But then he's
the
gonna
knockoff
say,
Oreos.
He's gonna say,
all those icons.
yeah, look at that shit. And you know what? That closet door was stuck that way for like a year. Like none of the clothing moved, none of the hangers moved, the door didn't move. You can always see into his fucking shitty ass bathroom. He's in a single wide trailer in the backwoods of Kentucky right now. He's got Encyclopedia Britannica.
He's actually got a hard copy of
Old Spice in there. You can't trust a man that has more than 20 icons on his desktop.
Yep.
That's just a rule.
He's got Garnier Fructis.
Garnier Fructis.
So now
From 1492. That is what the Mexican government says. Yes, well, yeah, they're wrong. First of all, a Mexican didn't
they're wrong.
In Mexican, we were getting to the good part.
exist until the Spanish conquistadores came over here years ago. And last I checked, the Spanish conquistadores were white as a driven fucking snow.
So Mexicans wouldn't exist unless white people created them. That's what I'm saying. White people created Mexicans.
Oh.
Right? Yeah.
Oh my god.
So this guy's a thing? Where does he exist? Not on YouTube, does he?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Just wait. He goes a little further. It's great.
All right. So a Mexican is a created individual that is created between Aztec Indians, Toltec Indians, Inca Indians.
No, Incas are from South America. They're from like Peru.
Or Mayan Indians, and
Aztecs and Mayans are in Mexico. Incas are in South America, extremely far away. Peru is in the southern part
Yeah,
of
and the
South
Incans are islands.
No, well, like the Incas were the natives in the southern part of the South American continent, mostly in Peru. So a Mexican would not normally have Incan ancestry unless, anything's possible, but not normally.
The Spanish conquistadores.
So he thinks a Peruvian and a Mexican are the same thing. Yeah.
All right, so the Mexican is not indigenous to this country either. So they can take their fucking...
I mean, there's plenty of parts of this country that were part of Mexico less than 200 years ago. So, yeah, there are Mexicans that are indigenous to this country. I mean...
Most of California was Mexican territory.
I mean,
wasn't
Arizona,
it?
New Mexico, Texas... Arizona, New Mexico, Texas. I mean, a lot of that, a lot of the western part of the United States was part of Mexico.
Florida was as well.
Yeah.
I didn't even know that.
And they could shove it right
Florida.
up the fucking ass.
Florida was a French territory for a while at one point as well.
Because they're not indigenous either.
Like I think it was the Spanish American War where Florida was taken.
They are a mixture. They are a mulatto like myself.
Like myself?
They are a blending of two cultures like myself.
What is he? 110% Cherokee?
Yeah.
Is that what he claims?
He doesn't know you can't be more than 100% anything.
So, I'm 110% Cherokee, and he's the Punisher, and he's a black belt trained.
0% Native American at all. At all. I mean, I'm not saying that means he's not at all, but it's a stretch.
It's not. There's that young woman on YouTube opened up her ancestry results. She's very dark skinned. She's mostly European. She cried.
Yeah, I saw that.
She thought she was from like this Kenyan tribe, and she got really upset about it.
She was mostly European.
Yes, yeah.
They are brave, yeah.
I saw that. Yeah,
I did
and
not see that.
It was even
You'd be
like
surprised.
she didn't even do 23andMe or Ancestry, the mainstream one. She did like an Afrocentric DNA test, and it came back saying she was mostly European. So, yeah, and she opened it live without opening it first to see what it was. She did it live on a video.
She was very sure that she was like this Kenyan tribe.
Yeah.
Jack shit and the man on the moon. And according to Teddy Roosevelt, Mexico has never, ever had a claim to any part of American territory. Ever.
That's a lie.
According to Teddy Roosevelt?
Yeah.
Okay, Teddy Roosevelt, that's the be all end all.
I mean, he was a general in wars against.
Yeah, he was a conqueror.
Yeah, the Mexican territories.
A little rough rider.
Yeah. So,
Land belonged to French fur traders, or it belonged to Indians. At no time did any of the American soil belong to Mexico. No time. And that comes straight from Teddy Roosevelt. Okay?
Teddy Roosevelt gets to decide.
Live in person.
That comes straight from Teddy Roosevelt. If you could disagree with me all you want, but if you start disagreeing with Teddy Roosevelt, goddamn, we're gonna fight. We're gonna fight.
Yeah, I like it how people talk about presidents in the past that may have been, overall good presidents, but talk about them as if they were infallible. So if they had a view that may have been a normal view for the time, but now we're like, that's fucked up, we're not allowed to question that. Just because they may have been a good president for the time that they were a president.
Quit listening to propaganda. Propaganda may destroy ya. And it goes like this.
Now this guy, he got trolled so badly because a bunch of trolls made a mirror version of his channel. And to confuse people as to which channel was the real one. They looked identical. And after that happened, he started collecting like Hot Wheels and Matchbox cars.
He's like, I'm gonna give up.
And all of his videos are about him racing Hot Wheels and Matchbox cars. Yeah.
Wow. He got memed and just his resolve just wasn't that strong.
Yep.
Yeah. He's crazy though. Like people mess with him on the internet and then he'll freak out and blame his wife leaving him on the internet.
I mean, everything. And he believes he's the Punisher. Oh my God, that's great.
What do you mean he's a Punisher?
He says that okay. So the Punisher thing is one thing. He says like he goes and he like takes care of bad people. Like he was it murdered? Did he straight up say he murders bad people?
Like a vigilante?
Yeah. Was he say he was a vigilante?
I think no. He believes he is the real life incarnation of Frank Castle, the Punisher.
Oh my God!
The thing that gets me though,
sounds like schizophrenia to me.
It might be. I don't know. I think he's just delusional in like his own mind. Because he's so
delusional.
dumb and believes he's much better than he is. He came on one day with a video where he ordered the items off of Amazon to create an Elder Scroll, so he could create. He was going to cast a spell, a success spell.
Okay, this guy's my spirit animal now. I've changed my mind.
And if you ever see the meme Karate Kyle?
Yeah, Karate Kyle.
It's like a meme.
He is Karate Kyle.
Yeah, there's a picture of like the nerd karate kid that's like, they broke my pencils, so I broke their neck.
Yeah.
And it's actually him when he was a little kid.
Yeah.
Or when he was a young ass teenager. That's him. So he's always been like a little Steven Seagal in his head. But he just
like a Steven Seagal.
Just a little Steven Seagal. He just never made it out of the trailer park.
Look at whoa, is he missing his teeth too?
Yeah.
He has no teeth.
Yeah, that bag of cookies.
That's Vietnam right there.
The funny thing about that is his biggest ally on the internet, Brett Keane, also has no teeth.
And the only reason that matters is because they had a conversation together bragging about how they could gum the shit out of a steak.
Yeah.
And that's That's my favorite fact. I could gum the shit out of a steak.
So that's where Chitty Chitty Bang Bang ended up. That's right, damn it. No, the Spanish were not white. They had Moorish blood in them. And they look white to me, motherfuckers. They were white enough.
I mean,
white enough.
There was a large, there was a Moorish population. There was a time when Spain was overtaken by a majority Muslim population. There's actually a lot of Spanish words that have Arabic origin to them as well. So
all you have to do is go to Cuba. If you go to Cuba, you will see every fucking shade and look you could imagine on the planet. We have Cubans because I lived in Miami, right? I lived in Los Angeles. I lived in Italy. I lived in all kinds of places. If you take your monkey ass over to fucking Cuba, you're going to see blonde hair, blue-eyed women that look 100% like they're from Beverly Hills, California. And they are 100% like 10th generation Cuban. Then you're going to go over to another side of the island and you're going to see a motherfucker that looks as dark as night. As dark as motherfucker. Dude, Wesley Snipes will look at him and be like, damn. Like, you know what I mean? Like that type of dude. And he is 150% Cuban to the bone.
150% Cuban.
You're going to go to the middle, you're going to see dudes that look 100% Mexican.
Yeah.
So anytime people are talking this wild shit about skin color, they're fucking retarded. They need to leave their house. They need to interact with people in the world. Because you're talk with somebody that knows just the best English in the world. As soon as you fucking, okay, what's your nationality? And then they'll just spart out Spanish, 100, just A-level Spanish.
Huh.
Because they're Cuban, they're Puerto Rican, or they're fucking whatever.
I think Von Helton here may have never left his trailer park, so he wouldn't know shit.
Yeah.
They were white enough for me. White enough for me, man. The Kinks, very good. Outstanding. Somebody's paying attention out there. My God. That's 11 bills and all's well, and I'm out of here. Y'all have a pleasant day and a better mind.
All right, so I'm going to play... I'm going to play a video that's very familiar to people who have watched this show in the past, but maybe... I don't know, Luna may have seen this, but I know you haven't. And I'm ready. I'm ready for this.
Is your body ready?
You've seen this, Billy. I just want you to just feel free to interrupt and say whatever comes to your mind. Anybody. Just...
I need to pee.
Okay, folks, let me just sum up.
I'll be right back.
Go pee, Luna.
I'm going to play the beginning of this for you.
Yeah, which one is this?
Okay, folks, let me just sum up. I just Skyped with Terrence Jenkins last night. I finally heard from him after a silence of 1.5 months. Around June the 21st, when Terrence was Skyping with me, Brent Spiner said, "Hey, yoo-hoo, Terrence, something's going on with Matthew McConaughey's penis." And what was happening was all of my men's penises were being attacked. There was a very serious malware in the computer system at Church of Gale, and it caused all the men at Church of Gale to cause them to have all sorts of penis afflictions. It was very painful. And let me just, they spent, the ordeal with the penises lasted for at least a good week in that June. So like from June 21st to June 28th, they were just having this ordeal with penises. Because of Jesuit trigger programming on the Church of Gale computers, they spent a lot of time in sick bay. Matthew practically had a vagina at that point.
What the fuck is going on?
So Matthew McConaughey.
What?
Yeah,
what the fuck was this?
So she is married. Was it married or?
She has a marriage list of many readily available Hollywood hunks.
And Matthew McConaughey is just one of them. Her main squeeze is Brent Spiner, who played Data on Star Trek:
The Next Generation.
The Next Generation.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I love Data.
Are you fucking kidding me?
Yeah. And she has a church that is also a spaceship.
An intergalactic starship.
Yeah.
Known as the Church of Gale.
And all of her husbands live on the starship, but she can't get to them right now.
She lives in Florida
because of the woman. Yeah, she lives in Florida.
Yeah.
Oh man.
Yeah, she does.
So we're calling the sanatorium now.
Yeah.
Probably
Florida.
my fucking neighbor over
She be careful, Vega. She might put you on her marriage list.
She can't get it.
Honestly, you'd be lucky because she's the Empress Lord Gale.
She's selling her nudes right now too, from what I've heard.
Are you serious?
What happened was
Get it, Mama.
Vladimir Putin, they found out that he ended up getting his bladder exploded. They had to put him in stasis where they froze him, and all sorts of things happened to him. He had heart attacks, and right in the middle of an operation to fix him for a heart attack, he woke up, and then he judo chopped the doctor. He felt bad about that, but this is like gut reflex with
He
Vladimir.
woke up to a judo chop. It happens, okay? If you haven't judo chopped out of a dream, then you haven't lived. Don't be a pussy.
And then when he woke up, he heroically pushed himself, which explains why the accurate pictures of Vladimir in the media made him look like he was almost dead. And he managed to fly Church of Gale down to China. And on the way down, several nukes almost hit them because they were going so fast. The Earth radars are not as good as Church of Gale radars, and they thought that Church of Gale was a nuke or a nuke. And Vladimir.
We've actually had this person on this show before too, by the way.
No, you had her on the show?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
This is.
Can you tell me briefly what that was like for you two?
It was before Billy was
she
on
wasn't
the show.
on with me.
Like, did she have, like, when you asked her a question, did she like full on answer it straightforward, or did she like go off?
I mean,
in the La La
like,
Land?
I didn't question her beliefs. I just kind of asked her questions about her beliefs.
There was a clarity, though.
And by the way, Brent Spiner, the guy who played Data in Star Trek The Next Generation, is fucking...
man.
He's fucking terrified of this woman. And
Oh no!
and my one of my Twitter accounts got blocked by Brent Spiner because I retweeted something that she said once, and he blocked me.
Oh
they had to outmaneuver that.
Ben's a huge Star Trek fan, so it hurt his feelings.
Even while his body was like thawing out from being frozen and everything, he managed to bring Church of Gale to land in China. And then he fell asleep, and then the rest of the guys took over. And I think Brent Spiner was a leader in that. And they chose to go to China because Hu Jintao is, on my marriage list. So they figured that'd be a good place to try.
Wait, has she done dildo reviews?
Whoa.
Maybe.
She's a size queen. Like, she loves gigantic penises.
Oh my god. Now I have to you know what? I have to, now that you've kind of dipped your toes in the water.
I think you did show her on the show before.
Oh,
and
God, she's been on
had
the
a
show.
penis in her hand.
She probably had a penis in her hand. She's probably done that.
Yeah, let me...
It wasn't a real one.
She had a coffee
It was-
cup. She had a coffee cup that the rim of the coffee cup was lined with a psychic connection to her mini husband's penises. So whenever she would drink her coffee, she would also be sucking on their penises.
I'm going to show you a movie. Okay, so
A movie.
I'm going to show you a trailer for a 1 hour film.
Can I ask you a question before you do that?
Yeah.
Who the fuck is this bitch talking to? Who is she addressing right
I'm going to show you a film that
Right now, she's talking to her fan base, I guess.
She has a fan base?
Well, I mean,
she's letting... Well, hold on. She's the empress of the planet Earth.
And she talks to Jesus on
She
Skype.
talks to her public. She's...
Oh my god.
This is Gabrielle Chan of Fox News. And she's...
This is how you make schizophrenia work.
I don't know what you're talking about. She takes Seroquel because of her yeast infections, okay?
Yeah, she doesn't take her. She doesn't take her Seroquel. Her pussy yeast up.
I wanted to show you guys how far it goes. It goes so deep. Check this out. Check this out.
That's what she said. Couldn't help myself.
Thanks. Cheers to a fistful of Davis. What a long day wore out.
In a world where drug rape and Jesuit conspiracy run rampant, a man on a mission for the woman he loves
My angel.
is raped. Director Gail Cord Schuler with producer Gail Cord
I don't know
Schuler.
how, but she managed to ride up and down all 18 inches of my erect penis.
All 18 inches.
Where we at? So far.
No!
But did it have 16 times more detail?
Oh my god, this is the greatest trailer I've ever seen in my life.
It
You know
gets
what
better.
this reminded me of? The Office.
It gets better.
The Michael
It gets-
Starr and stuff.
I'm gonna let it go.
It reminded me of that. It's so
Get
bad that it's good.
Here,
Get it, homie, get it.
here we go. Here we go. Here we go.
The Gabrielle Chana film.
Get out of my
Steven
office.
Spielberg raves. It's the most impressive expose of Brent Spiner's rape ever made.
Wait a minute. Was she fisting her own asshole? Was she?
Just wait, it gets so bad.
Oh my god, keep going! I want to see more!
Oh god!
Oh my god!
Spiner's rape.
Oh, this is
that?
great. Listen, watch this. Watch this.
No! No! Don't drink the Jesus juice, Macaulay Culkin! You're going to get raped! You're going to get raped!
Coming fall of 2012. Blood and feces splatter everywhere.
No.
To be fair, Brent Spiner was on drugs when he raped Macaulay Culkin. He didn't want to
Okay.
rape Macaulay Culkin, according to the story.
It was involuntary. I'm sorry. It was Luna just doing her lipstick while we were watching this disgusting trailer right now?
Yeah.
I was. Does it look good?
Yeah.
Yeah, it does. Beautiful. Beautiful.
I'm glad you could do your lipstick
what was
through that.
coming out? Was that brown or red? I couldn't tell.
I think it was supposed to
Feces
be
and
red.
blood. It was literally blood and shit.
She plays every character in
Haven't
this
you
movie.
ever watched Scat?
Wait, I'm sorry. Does that say Walmart in the credits?
Yeah, she used to work at Walmart.
Walmart, nigga?
It's
She used to she used to work at Walmart.
And casting by Jesus Christ.
Editor Brent Spiner.
Yeah.
Yo, I love this chick. Who is she?
Gail Cord
Gail
Schuler,
Cord Schuler.
aka
Okay.
Gabriel Chana, Fox News.
On
she's
the
nothing
screen
but
like
the
18
credits.
times.
Yeah,
Who's Gabrielle Chana?
That's
her
Gay-
pen, like her pseudonym,
Yeah, that's
Okay.
like how
her pen name.
So it's literally her on the screen the entire time.
Yeah. She plays every character in it. It's messed up.
yeah. We watched
It
the
is-
whole movie.
yes.
It was crazy. It was like an hour long of just.
I felt damaged.
It was impressive
After
that
watching it.
She filmed it all like by herself in her house, and someone I'm sure edited it together.
Yeah, the trolls.
but it was
I wonder
impressive.
who do you think she sat down with somebody and was like, "Hey, listen, I got this idea," and then
Yeah,
just
Jesus.
the blanks.
Yeah,
and then-
It was Jesus.
It was
on
Yeah,
Jesus.
no
Skype.
other human being on the planet would be like, "Yeah, that's great. Let's do that."
She talks to someone on Skype that she believes is Jesus, who tells her.
Poor girl though, man. She's
I
getting
mean,
trolled.
They kind of take care of her, which is the weird thing.
Yeah, in a weird way, they kind of do, but they still she still makes those crazy videos.
Jesus gave her the commandments to take her medication, or else she'll get a yeast infection.
Yeah.
GG, Jesus.
Yeah.
GG.
What a great man that Jesus.
Yep.
Oh, that guy.
And Zach Knight.
Say what you want about Jesus, but at least he takes care of Gail Cord Schuler.
Can you put a link to that video in the Skype call for me so I can show all my friends?
The one we just watched?
Yeah.
Yeah,
I'm gonna
the
tell all
trailer.
my
I want to show them this trailer.
I'm gonna tell all my friends that I directed it,
Blood and feces.
Then ask to
splatter
see. That's how you test your friends to see if they're gonna actually honestly give you a good review on your shit.
So
you show them some shit like this and be like, "Yo, I made this. I directed it. I filmed it. I did all the visual effects, practical effects." And if they say it's great, you need to never talk to those people again.
You know, on the last episode, we watched a video of a cop being a total asshole to someone. I don't know if it was the
Do you have a
last
sweet
episode.
boy cop video now?
Yeah, where the cop's being a sweet boy and the dude is being a total prick.
Okay.
Like, I mean, he just keeps trying to argue with him and try to make himself into a victim when the cop's just telling him like it is. Here it is.
Were you called? Not yet. Oh. This dirt lot back here, usually the gas station
So
attendant.
this guy was sleeping in his car in a dirt lot. Not a big deal. So this cop comes up and tells him that he's not allowed to do it. And he even tells him where he can go do it if he wants to.
When they see a car back here, they get kind of nervous, want us to check on them.
Yeah.
So, since it was still kind of early, I wanted to check on you, make sure you're all right.
Yeah, I was interested in who owns it. And
Okay. It belongs to the gas station here.
Oh, it is?
Yeah.
Okay. That's cool.
Are you just passing through?
Yeah, I'm traveling. I mean, I just...
I got you. So, no sweat. The city does have a camping ordinance, though.
Oh,
Can't
yeah.
have you sleeping in your
Okay.
car just wherever. I understand traveling. You got to crash, and paying for a hotel is expensive around here.
Well, yeah,
So,
just for a few hours, too.
yeah, no, there's no point in getting a hotel for a few hours. We have a rest area in the middle of town.
In the middle?
Yeah. I could show you where it's at.
Well, you just... what's the business it's closest to?
The Ute Bar is directly across the road from it.
The Ute Bar?
Yeah. If you were to go right out here to the highway and turn right,
Yeah.
you go
He even
about a
tells
half
him where it
mile
is.
up the road, and then it'll be on the left. It looks like an old train station.
Train station?
It's got some picnic tables.
And it's not... It's right off the highway.
Yep, right off the highway.
I thought I'd seen everything. There's the park and ride that's at the park.
You know, I watched this whole thing
Right
earlier.
there is where you know 100% he's drunk. If you're a cop, you're like, this dude's fucked up.
He doesn't even get in trouble, though. He just argues with him. It's almost like he passively argues with him this whole time for like 13 minutes about why he doesn't think he should have to move.
I like how this guy uploaded this video, like, trying to
thinking
talk down on the cop.
Yeah, that's what it is. Yeah, you know what? In hindsight, this might not be the best video to really riff on, though, now that I think about it, because it's so slow moving. Hold on,
What's the fuel trucks? They come back here to turn around.
Yeah, it's just...
And the delivery trucks do the same thing.
It's just hard to...
Yeah,
figure out what kind of activity. I looked on Google Maps, and I was just trying to see
We're looking at his armpit.
activity was going on historically, and so I didn't really see any vehicles. You managed to keep it very clear.
Right.
So, I just had to swing by and see.
Right.
So.
Yeah, I understand.
Basically, he's been all he's told him is, the town that he's in has a law against people sleeping in cars because they don't want people living in cars all over in their little town. Is basically why they have it.
It can be a little misleading. In the summertime, it gets a lot worse because we get a lot more tourist traffic and people traveling.
Yeah, I mean, you had
in the winter, it's almost nothing.
You had the concerts, and
Yeah.
that's going to attract a lot of people, but...
Yeah, did you see the concert up here today?
This video would be so much better if this guy was masturbating.
Yeah, I'm gonna skip this. I don't think this really has.
Sir, you can't masturbate.
This guy
in this
argues
parking
with
lot.
him forever when he should have just been like, oh, like if I was sleeping here and a cop came up to me being like, you can't sleep here, but go ahead and go over here and you'll be fine.
This video was not
I would
the
be like,
juice.
okay, thanks.
Bye,
and then I would go
Goodbye,
there.
I'm gonna go to sleep now because I should be sleeping because I'm tired.
This guy wants to argue about, well, sometimes
This guy could never compete with Gail Schuler.
Yeah, it's true.
Oh,
We've
Jesus
way down.
Christ.
Yeah. We built up. Yeah, it's true.
Jesus Christ.
How about this guy?
Hello, everybody. Justin Emo Hollywood here. I'm making this video because I had somebody ask me last night, why haven't I made any auditing videos? Why haven't I done any live
Why does he
streams?
have a pair of pink handcuffs?
Because he fucks
hanging
a lot.
from his wall. Oh, okay.
He fucks a lot.
Oh shit!
Are they pink or is it just the light?
I think they're pink, but it could be
red.
Maybe it could be.
Everything looks kind of yellow and red right now. So
They say, and they ask, well, you're part of the community.
Hey,
you say you're part of the...
We gotta pause it because you know I'm Where's Waldo, right? You see that fucking Lubriderm bottle back there by his computer chair?
Oh, there you go.
Your boy's got the top quality FAP station.
I don't even see it. Oh, there it goes.
It's right behind the
my
pop
God,
can.
right next to the can. Listen, look, Billy, come on.
Yeah.
You gotta do that, man. Come on, we got.
I call it out every
fine.
time.
They're pink handcuffs.
They're pink handcuffs. She's got the Lubriderm, man.
Fine.
We consent, motherfucker.
Yeah. Yeah. I don't use any sort of creams when I masturbate. Do I have a problem?
Do you spit?
No, I don't use anything.
You like that heavy friction?
I just dry guy.
That's not the same thing, because once it's just like lifting weights without gloves, man. You get your hands, you get your calluses and shit. Your dick gets all hard, and you know.
I might just also have really soft hands. So,
oh God,
you use cocoa butter for a while.
I don't use anything on my hands. They're just really soft. They're really soft. Okay.
Community, but how come you haven't gone out there and done any action yet? How come you haven't proven yourself that you want to go out there and audit?
What is auditing?
And my answer to those people will be explained in this video.
Is he a
As you
pickup
can
artist?
see right here, and I'm going to show you this. I smashed my camera one night on this.
Did you know Roosh V is no longer doing the pickup artist shit, and he's like really religious now, and he won't allow like any type of sex outside of marriage discussion.
He's a troll, dude.
Yeah.
I think he's a
Is that
troll.
the guy from the game?
Is it Roosh V?
Yeah, Roosh V.
Yeah,
he wrote
yeah,
those
yeah.
books. Yeah,
I think he's
yeah.
a troll.
Yeah, I don't think he is.
And you need this main facing camera to go out and audit and do video audits. With that cracked, yes, the camera still works. But everything looks blurry. Everything looks like it's in a fog.
Who's telling him to go out and film things? I don't know.
His parole
Poor
officer.
guy,
Yeah.
man.
How much worse do you think is his bedroom than the one guy who was cleaning his pigsty on stream? You think?
Well,
this
can
guy-
you tell what's stacked up behind him, Billy?
I think there's a. Is that a flag or is
it
that
almost looks
clothes?
like the Scottish flag to me, but I don't know what it is.
There's a nice.
What's it sitting on top of?
Yeah, it
See, it's
looks like
there.
there's cases of CDs and there's a plate on the
CDs.
top. I believe those are CD cases
Oh, that is a plate. That
and a
plastic
plate.
Yeah.
And I'm looking around.
I think his curtains are trash bags.
I was just gonna say that. Yeah. they're vinyl.
Oh, no, they are.
They're-
They are. That's the texture of a trash bag.
What if that entire wall that we're not seeing is just trash bags as cum catchers? Because he masturbates with that Lubriderm all day long, and he's just got a wall full of like disgusting squeam.
Hi, Billy.
Billy, you have quite the imagination.
I don't know
I'm
who
sorry.
created
You
Pokemon Go,
Oh.
but I'm trying to figure out how we get them to have Pokemon go to the polls.
Oh, God.
These are
God.
Yeah.
No, ma'am.
Here's
No,
another
ma'am.
good one. Here's another good one.
Hi, Billy.
Now wait a minute, Matt! No! Matt, no!
Oh, God.
So, are those all the high billies?
Yeah.
The high
That's
billies.
old, that's old school.
The fans just send in high Billy and then put some random clip
Yeah.
in, and that's the meme. It's like a fucking joke. I don't know. It's strange.
You know what the other good one is?
Yo, safe, please.
Let's go find the skater, put a bullet in his
How would you like me now?
I'm the only critic with the good kind of fairy drama.
That's because Jesus Christ is my nigga.
This is where they make me watch bad rap, and
Wow, Billy, you're so hard.
dude,
Jeez.
bad
Look at
rap
that sexy
bothers
face,
me.
man.
Bad rap bothers me so much.
Yeah.
We gotta make it. We gotta do a collab.
Y'all gonna play some Mac Lethal on Cringe Rap?
Is that what this is?
Yeah.
Someone sent it to me as Cringe Rap.
Yo, yellow, cheese, eggs, white, pancake back, put a little bit up on the skillet when it starts to bubble, flip it over with your spatula. Yeah, that shit look like my breakfast. I gotta remember to flip the motherfucker over after cooking it for 30 seconds. Ladies love me, I got my OJ.
It's not really cringy.
It's not cringy. It's Mac Lethal. He's a fucking professional rapper that tours and makes money and goes viral on the internet.
I didn't know who he was, but yeah, this doesn't sound cringy.
Yeah, the only thing cringy is that those are a lot of carbs there, and I can't eat that.
Eat it.
I'm not eating no carbs.
How about this shit?
It's some eggs there, though.
Is this
I
flat
think
Earth rap?
it's that he wastes it on breakfast.
You've been conditioned
Like,
ever since your
that
first day of
talent.
school. The education system is a brainwash tool. Same with television. Misinformation on the news. It forms your opinion to enslave all of you. Most on that blue pill. Matrix ain't reality. Time to try that red pill and wake up from...
I wonder if there's ever been a rap fan that like picked up a song from a flat earther and then became a flat earther because
They became convinced by the song itself.
They were like, "Oh man, this song is dope. Is the Earth really flat though?"
Didn't a rapper do that on Twitter, or was he trolling?
There's so many
There was
people.
a rapper that picked that shit up, and he was like, "Yo, the Earth is flat. We can't deny this shit." It was some weirdo ass motherfucker too.
Who was it? Because yeah, damn it. Now
it's like Young Yachty or some shit like that.
yeah, Little Yachty, or was he?
I don't keep up with these fucking psychopaths. 'Cause
B.O.B.
everybody's
It
little,
was
young.
B.O.B. Yeah, B.O.B.
Good answer.
Oh.
Everybody
And
stupid.
didn't B.O.B. have a song about airplanes? It was airplanes in the night sky with shining stars.
That was a good song.
It was a good song. But why would he have a song about airplanes in the night sky with the shining stars, not be able to look down from the airplane and see that the Earth was not flat? There's a curvature. You can see the curvature.
From the fallacy, you ain't living on a sphere. Sticking to it magically. If you're denser than the air, then there ain't no need for gravity. Space ain't even real. Earth is really flat, you see. Ain't no fucking curvature. Still sheep will laugh at me. But that shit don't matter to me.
Still sheep will laugh at me. I really dislike this a lot. Do we have to listen to more of it?
Yes.
Cause how I'd rather be. You can eat all the...
It's pretty good so far, right?
You know, Ben, this is reckless of you. Somebody's going to watch this and become a flat earther because we didn't stop this
Am I
song.
signal boosting them?
You're signal boosting the flat earthers. It's really irresponsible.
Shit.
This is socially irresponsible, Ben.
Allergies. You've been conditioned ever since your first day of school. The education system is a brainwash tool. Same with television. Misinformation on the news. It forms your opinion to enslave all of
Why do we watch
This
this?
sounds like, you know what this sounds like? This sounds like, listen, no disrespect, Benpai, but this sounds like you're playing this because like a high school friend that got into rap was like, "Yo, man, you get some viewers live and shit. Yo, sneak this in."
Ben, are you?
You know what I mean?
Are you
Like,
taking?
This just sounds weird.
Are
What
you
is
taking payments from shitty rappers to play their song on Drunken
No,
Peasants?
I doubt it.
Is this like what happens if Fiverr takes over?
Yep.
We should have a Patreon perk that will play your shitty rap song.
Oh wait, isn't Adam 22? Doesn't he do live streams like that?
Yeah,
I
Adam
want a
put-
shitty rap about me.
Well,
You
too
know what
bad
I'm
you're
gonna
not
do?
flat.
I'm gonna
Earth.
do
Greasy
cringe
Khaleesi.
raps hard mode right now.
Hard mode.
Oh,
Yeah,
shit.
yeah,
Do
yeah.
it. Let's
So,
do it, baby.
I picked a selection of my favorites that I know you two haven't heard before. I know Billy has heard them before, and we'll start with this little gem here.
Hey, turn on that music, guys.
Whoa!
My name is Danny, and I'm here to say when it comes to drugs, just stay away.
I wasn't ready.
Don't be a loser and don't be a jerk. When you play and when you work, I'm Danny. He's Danny.
Shut up.
I'm Danny.
Turn this off. Turn this off.
No, is that a white boy doing it?
Yeah, is this not effectively blackface?
No, it's a puppet.
What is this?
Yeah, technically no, but kind of yeah.
It's a gray line that I'm not comfortable with in 2019. Okay.
You know what? Yeah, yo, Billy, did you like convert or something? Because I'm still on the. This is all racism is retarded.
I'm on the social justice spectrum.
You gotta have a clear head. Drugs will make you crazy. They can even make you dead. If you're drug free, you can do whatever you dream. So come on and join the Danny team. I'm Danny. He's Danny. He's Danny. Some could say drugs make you feel all right. If you like feeling sick and throwing up all night.
Like feeling sick and throwing up all night.
If you like
No.
sick and throwing up all night.
This is fucking stupid. Stop it. Stop it.
I should stop this one?
Yeah, stop this. Stop this video
Stop
right now.
this
Yeah,
video.
I don't
All
want to
right.
watch this anymore.
All right, I'll play a different one.
This one's for all my beautiful women around the world. All my Holly Berries to Roger B.
This is what's gross about this. Is I've walked in on Ben listening to this on his own fucking free time. It's sick.
Oh, no.
There's something sick and
What
twisted.
is it bad?
It's so bad.
You gotta test
and
the
Monique's
waters
and
before you
Jennifer
just...
Hudson and Whoopi Goldberg's. This one's for y'all. I've been watching you from afar. You really stole my heart. When you stepped out that car, you look like a true star. Say I've been watching you from afar. You really stole my heart. When you stepped out that car, you look like a true star.
There's so much wrong.
There's
with
no
it.
excuse to listen to that other than this live stream. Benpai, what are you doing? Son?
Yeah,
I love it.
And the worst thing is,
I
we
love the
never
hook, which
we
is
never got
coming
that
up.
far through it, and then we listened to it a little longer one time because Ben's sick, right? Ben's sick in the head, and there's a rapper on here who's not terrible.
It's the same guy that's
It's the
singing.
same fucking
Yeah,
guy?
Yeah.
He's not terrible at rap.
Listen to the hook, man. It's great. Here it is.
Girl, you deserve an Oscar. You deserve an Oscar. Red carpet ready, girl. You deserve an Oscar. Girl, you deserve an Oscar. You deserve an Oscar. Red carpet ready, girl. You deserve an Oscar.
You don't think they deserve an Oscar? You don't think Taraji P. Henson deserves an Oscar?
Yo, link me this shit so I can bump it at VidCon at 6 o'clock in the fucking morning to wake everybody up.
No!
That's a dream come
Yeah.
true for me.
No!
Wait, what are you worried about, Luna? We're not. Yeah, you're not staying at the
I'm
house.
not saying anything. That's Billy. That's sounds.
I was the one screaming like a white girl.
That's Billy. That sounds like he's screaming like a
you sound like Luna.
I let him borrow my vagina. For a second. Leave him alone.
Yeah, I'll return it after I'm done with it.
Thank you.
Billy,
you gotta
Don't
stop.
forget
by
to
the
clean it
crib.
when you're done.
You gotta stop by the crib, dude.
I gotta stop at the crib. Yeah.
All right, go ahead. I
Party
wanna hear
time.
some more.
You deserve an Oscar. You deserve an Oscar. Red carpet ready, girl. You deserve an Oscar. Girl, you deserve an Oscar. You deserve an Oscar. Red carpet ready, girl. You deserve an Oscar.
I'm physically sick listening to this.
She's alive for the party.
This is not the rap that we were.
She's looking so naughty. Could let her get
More
over.
like
Had to call a quick play.
R&B, right? It's not
Let's
really like
play
rap.
the rap
Well,
part of
yeah,
it.
yeah. Here's
the rap part. It freaked me out how not bad it was.
All right, yeah.
All right,
yeah.
all right. Here it is.
Hold on. Walk down the aisle in a black tie, black duck. That girl has uphill show enough. That's why I tried to stay up. Not a Buffy the vampire, cause you try to say her heart so lonely it wind up. She really has a bling effect, and I'm not just talking about on her neck. She's like one of the hottest of the 90s. Walk past you and make you sweat. She's coming home with me, let's bet. Cause all those gays ain't having that. And I'ma keep stacks on deck, having her friends saying, girl, where you going, dad?
You deserve an Oscar.
Oh, what happened?
That's right.
Vega was feeling it.
Colgate, I'm a brush Chanel on the breast. I must confess, invest in swagger to the tip. She always is a pleasant gift. I know she gets a beauty rest. Sweetheart is blessed. That's why I stay like Fresh Prince. I'm gonna keep it fresh. She's real like Betty Boop. When you're sick, she is the soup.
When you sick, she is the soup.
Yeah.
Woo! Bars.
Yo, Benpai, where the fuck did you find this, and how long have you been bumping this shit?
People
What is
send
going
this
on here?
shit. People send this shit to me all the time. Here's a classic. This is a classic.
Is this the one I think?
Hi, welcome to the Cheesecake Factory. How are you doing today?
Can we get 2 waters, please?
It's been a
First
while.
thing first, I'm your waitress. I'm smart and got my bachelor's degree. But I'm still in the restaurant business. Guess I'm a doctor, giving lessons in allergenics. Should I know if there's gluten in this? Drop it off and check back just like this. Slice of Adam, slice of Craig, slice of Chris. Slip resistant doesn't mean they ain't still slipping. Taking all the orders right, never miss ring. In prep cause we bring an 86 back. Bring the food in, where my drinks at? Martini spilling, you should taste that. We're so fancy, see our tasting clothes. We're the best cheesecake from LA to Buffalo.
Ben, we gotta retire all these.
My mission in life
All this shit needs to go in the trash bin, and you need to right click and empty that bitch.
Empty. Gotta let it go.
You should marry this woman.
If I married her, I would only be so I could become a widower.
We showed her to Boogie, and Boogie was like, "She's cute."
The Boogie was trying to smash.
Yeah.
Boogie was like,
Yo,
oh.
Boogie was on the show?
Yeah.
How long ago was that?
Oh, it was about a year.
Yeah, it was a while ago. Young Boog was on, and he was like,
Oh, so you gotta catch skinny books.
I know.
Yeah.
He's gonna be at VidCon.
You guys, no. I don't want to stop the train here. The clip.
No.
But you guys going to VidCon or not?
I am.
I don't know if I am.
We have to talk Ben into it. I'm thinking about driving down though.
Hey, if you guys go, I can convince probably a bunch of guys to do some live shows with you guys.
Is it Anaheim?
Yeah. Anaheim. We got a house over there, so
When
if you guys
is it?
stop by, we could probably do, some big live streams or some bigger dudes. But I'm saying,
It's a July 10th through the 13th, I think.
I'm going 9th through the 15th.
Yeah, that's when I'm going to. I just didn't know when the actual VidCon part was, so I'll be 9th through 15th.
Yeah, I'm in a separate house with different YouTubers, but there's like 5 houses, I think.
Yeah,
but I'm going to each one of the houses. But
I'm in a house with some of the
if y'all
guys,
go
too.
down there, you guys should be good to go.
Yeah, we're gonna touch dicks. Or what?
I think it'd be tight, man. If you guys bring some microphones down there, you guys should be able to get a good, hour. I don't think you get more than an hour out of each one of these guys because they're mostly down there to chill, meet fans and shit like that.
Yeah.
But imagine the not opportunities, but I would say just imagine the content you can get just chilling and talking shit and having a good time, blasted and drunk as fuck with a lot of the boys.
Yeah.
So
here's my favorite cringe rap video of all time.
What is this?
This is the #1 cringe rap video ever.
Lock up your daughters. Billy the Fridge, Ronald McFarlane, JT Rockwell. Over a shit.
Did you know Billy was a member of ICP? I don't know if you knew this. He was.
Know that.
Yeah.
You know, y'all better call 911. Not fucking call 911.
Listen to ICP.
Oh my god.
Fly a plane into this
Everybody-
motherfucker.
Wrestling champion,
Long
neighborhood
time ago.
stranger. Pretty please picture me a Mickey D's doppelganger.
What's this guy's name? Tell everybody.
Billy the Fridge.
The gentleman with the red hair.
Ronald McFondle.
Ronald McFondle. And
A
who
friend
are
of
these
mine.
lovely ladies around him here?
Jackie Hell is the
Yeah.
the drag queen on the on the left, and I think that's Anita Goodman on the right.
Okay, interesting.
It's a ball pit, banger, let your nuts hang. Happy Meal tours, double-sided for a butt bang.
Ass to ass.
Go on around a slut train, muscled on the upper lip next to a cum stain. It's a fun game, squeeze till the pig squeal, twist her, fist her, blow like a
When I
pinwheel.
think of your daughter, I shower in cold water. Spin her on my finger like a Harlem Globetrotter. Oh bother, I'm like poo in a honey pot. Do her when she poo, then I am with the money shot.
This was a favor for my clown friend. I was doing a favor.
What?
I was doing a favor for my clown friend Benjamin.
So should I play?
I think you were doing all of us a favor.
So was the live show a favor too? Because I have video evidence that there was also live performances of this.
Yeah, it was a bunch of favors, a string of favors. Did a lot of favors for this clown friend. It's not my fault. I wish you would stop.
I think
bringing
it's a
this
great
up.
song. A lot of people like it.
A lot of people like to choke themselves while masturbating.
Okay.
Doesn't mean I'm proud of it.
Fun facts, everyone.
A lot of people like it.
Funny thought, she gon' spin like a pinwheel. Rolling with McFondle, yo, you know it's a big deal. Get real, nah, baby, get the plunger. At the bloody starts at the Mickey D's dumpster. Get dumber.
I like this.
I'm just a boy. Okay, I'm just a boy here. I didn't know what I was doing.
Is this at the Peep Show?
Boy on the internet.
Yeah, this is at the Lusty Lady.
Yeah, okay.
How old were you?
I was 25 or 26 or something. I was.
How
old
old are you
enough.
now?
I'm 35. I'm grown ass old man.
You and I both, baby. You and I both, man.
Yeah. We look good though for our age.
I'm the oldest.
Actually,
You're the
Luna's
oldest?
the
How old are you,
oldest.
Benpai?
38.
You 38? Well, you look good, buddy.
Thank you.
Not as good as us, but you look good.
Not as good as us. I'm
Yeah.
just saying. Well, he's older than us. You know, so we're at 38. We might fall apart. Luna, how old are you?
Luna's 45.
30. I'll be 31 in October.
Hey,
Really? You don't look 30.
Look at all of us in
Thank
our
you.
30s. This-
You look maybe 25. Maybe 25.
yeah, this girl that I'm staring
very
into her
nice of
vagina
you.
is
She's a girl
definitely
at
not
the
in her
bar
30s.
That you look at across the bar, and you're like, whoo! I'm gonna go talk to her real quick. I'll be right back, boys.
Did you pose for this shot, or was this a candid reaction?
This was the security camera footage right before I broke through the glass window.
Really?
No, fuck no.
No.
But no, you know, Billy. First of all, you might be telling the story retrospectively, but from experience with you in person, your ass is crazy, right? So at any point, somebody can capture your ass from VidCon experience. At any point, and they'll capture a moment of Billy the Fridge in history, to where you're doing some crazy shit. Because this is every second for everybody in the chat watching. Every second with Billy the Fridge is a moment.
Yeah, it's strange because
crazy
I'll bring girls back to my place.
Vega, do you know what Billy did when I first met him? He took me to see Bruce Lee.
Listen, Billy the Fridge. Yo, Billy didn't have. Billy, you just came through to the house. Right?
Benpai was there.
Yeah.
He came too.
Yeah.
At that
Billy the
VidCon?
Fridge came to the house on VidCon, and,
Yeah.
and you would assume like, oh, okay, he's gonna come through, and then he'll take off, whatever. Billy the Fridge did his thing and just said, "Fuck it, I'm gonna be right here at the pool. I'm gonna party all night. I'm gonna drink and talk shit, whatever." If you were to stand outside with a camera for 24 fucking hours, you would be catching 24 hours of Billy the Fridge moments.
Yeah.
It wasn't even if your ass was sleeping, knocked out, you would be catching Billy the Fridge as if he's in a fucking rap video or some shit.
Yeah, I was living the rap video life. It was weird.
I like this Billy the Fridge. Look how pure he is. He looks genuinely excited about what he's doing. He's wearing the donut chain. He's got his overalls on. He's not wearing a t-shirt with his own fucking face on it like he does now.
I like my
think-
face.
I think Billy the Fridge got overwhelmed with the
artwork.
Hollywood life.
Yeah, and it's better.
This was pure Billy
Dude,
the
this-
Fridge.
this
Now
Billy
I
the Fridge-
Now I'm stuck next to Narcissist the Fridge.
It's better to be a narcissist. This little Billy the Fridge was getting pushed around by a perverted clown, okay? I
like that.
Okay? Now I'm the perverted clown. Fuck with me.
Violet in the chat says, "Bring back the donut." I agree. I want to see that chain link.
He even
with the
lost
donut
it.
wrapped around
I
your
lo-
fucking neck.
I lost it for a while, but it was in
Yeah.
my luggage from when we went to Vegas. So
Oh my god! If that shit is not at fucking VidCon, I'm gonna be highly disappointed.
I'll definitely have the chain at VidCon. I don't like wearing it
All right,
every
I can
day.
sculpt if you ever lose it.
You're gonna sculpt me a new
Oh my
donut.
god, sculpt it. Sculpt that shit. What do you mean?
I might need a new donut. Like, I had a second donut, but I
Probably
let my
find
buddy
someone
borrow
with
it.
a 3D printer too.
Yeah, 3D printer might work. I let my buddy borrow the donut when I was in LA so he could bang his girlfriend while wearing it, and he never gave.
That's weird.
He never gave it back, dude. The second donut's
That
gone.
sounds pretty epic.
Yeah, I was just doing him a favor because she couldn't make it out to the show. We played Whiskey a Go Go in Los Angeles at Hollywood, and fucking she couldn't make it out. And I was like, yeah, man, I don't know. He's like, he's just such a big fan of yours. Can I take a picture with the donut on? And I was like, dude, take the fucking donut back. Just send it back.
Benpai, are you not going to VidCon confirmed, or are you?
It's not confirmed, but I don't have a place that I'm staying. I don't have a plane ticket. I don't have any of that stuff. I went last year. I want to go again. I just don't know how I'm going to swing it. But maybe. I never say never.
Never say never. We'll figure it out because we got just a little bit of time. I want to drive down. I want to zoom down I-5.
I'd be fine with that as long as I'm. Yeah, not with Billy driving though, because he'll play Pokemon Go while he's driving.
You can't even catch Pokemon on the freeway, dude. You can't even catch Pokemon on the freeway. You're safe.
You're fucking
You can with a Pokeball.
Luna was there. Luna was there. Luna was there when he was driving, playing Pokemon Go, and he like curbed out. He like jumped up on the curb when he was driving, and I gave him shit for it. And then, you know, I don't know for sure. I can't recall, but you know, Billy the Fridge involved in a fender bender recently. I just have to wonder. I'd like to see his
100% not my fault.
I'd like to see his Pokemon records to see if he might have been playing.
The insurance company said 100% not my fault. 100%.
Well, I wonder why the
fault.
fuck that was Billy the Fridge.
Yeah.
He fucking charmed them into, oh, you know what? Billy the Fridge, you're absolved of all responsibility.
Yeah, you still owe a debt to society.
No, because I traded the insurance agent a Snorlax, so she was cool with it.
Go, I heard you. Luna, are you not going to VidCon?
Not this year. It's too soon that I found out about it.
Everybody's going to VidCon this year.
Maybe in 2020, the actual year that is going to happen.
Nobody's going there. 2020.
Yeah,
that's what you say now, but
everybody's going to TanaCon in 2020.
Just wait. You think shit's crazy now, guys? You just wait. 2020 is gonna blow everything else out the water.
Billy the Fridge. Can you let everybody know in the motherfucking chat and in this call? 2017, everybody and their fucking mother showed up at the house, right?
Yeah, 2017 was dope. I wasn't even gonna go.
And then what happened?
I wasn't even gonna go, but then I saw people showing up at the house, and I hit up Leon Lush in the DMs. I was like, "Do you think there's room for the young Bill Fridge to sleep on the porch?" And he's like, "Yeah, sure. I'm sure we'll make something happen." Then, like on my way down, he was like, "I didn't actually ask anybody, so if it gets weird when you're down here, just go hide in the bushes or something."
Yeah, go be homeless.
No, you know what it was?
Yeah.
I go to PAX.
Yeah,
I can tell you what happened.
Instead of VidCon.
Because Leon Lush wound up, I think he hung up the phone with you. I was in the kitchen with a bunch of the guys, right? And he hung up the phone and he took me off to the side. And I think Bunty was there too.
Yeah.
He took me and Bunty off to the side because we were the oldest cats in the house.
Yeah.
So he's like, "Hey man, I just told Billy to swing through." I don't know if I should have done that because I just remembered as soon as I hung up that I think Billy and some of the guys had some beef or something. I was like, who gives a fuck, dude? We out here chilling, we drinking, we talking shit. And then Bunty was like, yeah, who cares, whatever. And you came through, wound up being cool, and you had a blast from then on out. I don't know, my opinion. I don't know, maybe you didn't.
Yeah. I think he was just worried that some shit might have been bad, but he didn't want to, because he just...
It's like baited and all that other horse shit. It's just retarded shit. By the time you get in person...
Everything worked out. Nobody got mad at each other, except I think I did start some shit with somebody at the pool.
Yeah, Barbara.
Barbara? That was the second time.
I know exactly what you're talking about, but the only reason why my motherfucking ass didn't get up because that person was a minor, so I can't really hit a minor.
I was gonna beat up a little kid.
Oh, really? I didn't hear about that.
Tattoos. If I take my shirt off, it's all tattoos that are giving me problems. In LA jail.
Oh, you don't want to go to LA jail.
I have big problems in jail. But you decided to do some shit with this individual, but it was calmed down through another mutual party, and it smoothed out within seconds. So it's not a big deal.
I just went into like wrestler mode because he was talking so much shit about Celestia Vega, right?
Yeah, I'm like, it was out of line.
Chill the fuck out, dude.
It was out of line.
Yeah.
But it was solved. You calmed down, and it was all good.
Yeah.
Last year, the weird thing was the whole solid Shibe thing.
Oh, Shibe got wasted last year. He's a sweet boy. He just got like super drunk. I love that boy.
Yeah, What was wrong with that?
I think it just got like he was like out of hand drunk, and he was people were having to like babysit.
Yeah,
he was having a good time, and he's like,
I remember passing by him,
yeah,
and he would be like, Vega,
yeah,
Vega. I'm like, yo, what's up? With like, because this dude would literally be in the kitchen on the floor. He would be on the by the poolside on the floor. This motherfucker would be in the living room on the pool table.
Yeah,
and he's just, hey, what's up, man? But I didn't know it was a drama. I didn't even know anybody knew about that shit, to be honest.
oh, the second year, 2018 is when this happened. So it got a little more out of hand in 2018, I think.
Yeah,
I didn't know that.
He like scaled a fence to like get into an area he wasn't supposed to be in. That kind of shit.
Oh, I didn't know that.
He was being a
I
naughty
didn't know that at
boy.
all.
But
See,
it was
I go to PAX conventions.
yeah, because you're a fucking normie. You're a normie.
I'm a fucking nerd.
VidCon
Okay.
Luna.
What?
I said, get your ass to VidCon Luna.
Yeah, that's all. Ben and I are going to be driving down anyway, so just hop up in the fucking. Well, I thought I volunteered you.
How
to drive
long is
down.
it gonna take to drive?
It'll
Like
probably be
12
like
hours or something.
It'll probably be a good. No, it's 19
It'll
hours.
be a day.
It's 19 hours from Seattle to LA.
That's so.
It is so long, but it's only
Yeah,
one
but
day.
how would Billy the Fridge?
Yeah, we'll do some cocaine.
Oh my god, I'll be counting every moment I'm still alive, every mile we drive.
Yeah.
Jesus.
By the seat of your pants.
When he drives, I use the oh shit bar, the like bar like that you hang on that you can hang on to in your car that's like up on the ceiling.
Ain't dead yet.
That doesn't matter.
Billy, you should be careful.
Was I careful
what?
when I drove you around Seattle, Luna?
No, he wasn't. He curved out.
Did you
He
die?
was playing Pokemon Go.
Did you die?
Just because you didn't die doesn't mean he was safe. Don't let him use his mental
Sure.
gymnastics on you.
I'm
True.
just saying
Right.
you should be safe. You should
Maybe-
always be careful.
maybe-
Remember the
Yeah,
cushion
Luna.
rule. You always want to be
Everyone's just picking on my buddy
away
Mark
from the person
Scarelli.
in front of you.
Maybe I was
Everyone's
just driving a little crazy because I wanted Luna to be a little closer to heaven.
Corelli's just a businessman, okay?
Wow.
Because I was going to kill you in a traffic accident. That's all.
If you get Luna, you get Billy the Fridge not driving, and then you get Benpai driving.
Yes.
That 19-hour trip will be piss and shit. That's it. It'll be nothing. Just
I'm
go
a great
straight
driver,
there.
by the way. Amazing driver.
I don't believe you if
Amazing.
You're doing a Trump right now. I'm a great driver. Actually, I'm the best driver.
difference is-
no one knows how to drive better
The difference
than me.
is, did you drive today, Ben?
No, but
I drove today.
that has nothing to
So
do with
I'm a
anything.
daily driver. Ben's a backseat driver.
That's not true.
You're a backseat driver.
Don't even have
Your-
my license.
Your
I've never
frequency
driven
of
a car in
driving
my
has
life.
nothing
Oh my
to do
God,
with
Luna,
anything.
how old are you?
I'm 30 years old.
You're 30 years old. You have your fucking license. Where do you live?
Nope. I live in the forest where I belong.
Oh,
She's in the
God.
woods.
That sounds depressing. But it's fine.
It's wonderful.
Amazing.
My neighbor is 4 acres away from me. I don't hear nobody. It's just me and the trees.
That does sound pretty awesome.
I know. It is awesome. You should try it sometime.
My neighbors,
I can literally hike in my front yard.
my neighbors can
Get on my
smell me
level.
when I wake up. They can smell my stink. That's how close I live to my neighbors.
Yeah.
Oh.
You're in Washington, though, man. Jesus.
It's good. It's a good area. I like it here.
How about we read some of those Streamlabs and Super Chats?
Yeah.
I love it when you guys read the chat.
All right. So, Benpai says Michigan is objectively better than Ohio. Michigan has legal recreational. Ohio fucks you for life for having a piece of glass and passed a bullshit unconstitutional bill. John Cena is a great actor. Fuck Whataburger. Also, we still haven't read Streamlabs from the last episode. Oh.
Uh-oh, getting called out.
Deal breaker.
Exposed, sir.
Oh,
that must have been me.
I'm contacting all my friends.
That was Ben.
I exposed us.
Next week.
That was Ben.
That was me.
Fidel Castro said, "I just took acid. Hope y'all gringos have a good time.
Hope you have a good time." What?
Yeah.
So, Ringo.
Enjoy your acid, Fidel. Crab90 says programming algorithms. Programming algorithms to detect criminals would go down Orwellian road very fast. Yeah, I'm not saying they should criminalize motherfuckers, but maybe if the algorithm shows somebody is doing some suspected behavior, that we keep an eye on them. I don't know, like, I guess it's Orwellian, but like actually have like, I just feel like people are doing shit online that is gross and can be tracked very easily. When it comes to kids or like safety of women or men being stalked or raped or something like that, if you have an internet search history that implicates you or maybe even warns somebody before it happens, there's got to be a value in that somewhere. It does sound like it could be Orwellian.
I agree with you 100%, but I would limit it to kids because with women, there's just a lot of fucking really horny, lonely ass motherfuckers. You can see that shit on Twitch streams with the booby streamers. They give up all kinds of monies every stream. But with kids, I can't see how much of an excuse you could have if you have a pattern of only kids content and you're an adult. But you know what I mean? Like, it's got to be some kind of algorithm that can be switched up.
Yeah,
to attract motherfuckers that are only looking at children's content.
When it comes to women and men, I was thinking there might be like an algorithm to detect stalking, but that might be too far advanced. And
we've seen how the algorithm works. And
for real, never mind. I take it back.
Because stalking can be so closely related to networking with people. No.
Oh, look who's stalking now, Luna. You want to defend stalking? You're not stalking me. You're networking, huh? Okay, I see how it is.
Well, think about it.
I'm just saying, if we're going to leave it up to AI to learn and figure out, it's going to get confused.
Yeah, because if say, for example,
I'm not saying anything either way.
If me and Billy was to go support Luna, or me, Billy, and Senpai was to go, or Benpai was to go support Luna on all of her streams, we donate. We do whatever on Twitter. We do all this shit on YouTube and all that shit. That could be considered stalking when we're just supporting the homie.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And then we get fucked over for no reason.
I think
Chargebacks, though, is a huge problem with a lot of streamers right now.
Carfax?
Chargebacks.
Oh, chargebacks, yeah.
Like on PayPal.
Yeah, chargebacks are rough.
It really hurts.
That shit is final.
Yeah, some streamers are really in massive debt over it too. It's bad for some people.
Yeah, it's rough.
You gotta protect your shit, man. You gotta protect yourself.
Hopium says, do you hear about the bill that passed in Alabama to chemically castrate child molesters? What do you think of it?
Yeah,
I think it works.
I like it.
I think we should.
I think that's inhuman.
Any motherfucker, and we're gonna disagree on this, right? To the extreme, any motherfucker is caught doing something to a child, right, in a sexual manner. I think we should put him right in front of City Hall, in front of everybody's ass at dead noon, butt ass naked, and chop their fucking dick.
Yeah,
in front of everybody.
Can't agree with you there.
I don't care if 10 years from now you clip that and you put that and try to ruin my life. I will stick to that shit forever. If you try to fuck a child, you're fuck you, your life,
There's
everybody.
a point that we have to come to where we have to not succumb to the way of the people and things that we hate in order to get what we want.
Justice should never be used as an instrument for revenge.
It's not even revenge, though.
Revenge all day because you get.
It is.
It is revenge.
You should.
It is societal
It's not-
revenge.
it's
It's the James Charles shit, man. Look at that.
Really?
The
You're so
voice
off
of
on
the
this.
people
It's
is
like-
loud.
It's not about revenge. It's about
It is.
striking fear in the people that would feel comfortable doing this.
Striking fear is also
Fuck,
not.
no, they should be more afraid of
by
touching
the way,
a kid.
By the way, Billy,
than they are right
by
now.
the way, Billy, if you think the punishment for crimes is a deterrent for an insane person, you're horribly misguided. Maybe you're convincing yourself that oh yeah, I want these really horrible punishments for people who do horrible things because it will deter others, but in reality, it really is because you want punishment.
No, it's because I don't want them out there free to act again.
And we should rehabilitate things like that. We shouldn't.
And they should get rehabilitated after their dicks get cut off.
Take a look at how Sweden and Norway
I love
handled
how
their
much
inmates
people love
and
to
criminals.
virtue signal how bad they think it is. Yeah, we all know it's bad. We all know it's bad, right?
But this is what's the problem is punishment's not bad enough for that shit.
How about we nuke the whole fucking town too while we're at it? That'll get rid of any ones that they may have
Nuke the whole town?
Yeah. Let's nuke the whole fucking town pedophiles are from.
Okay, yeah. Instead of just dealing with the pedophile, let's blow up the
there
entire
might be
town.
other ones there too that they might have gotten.
Yeah.
What do you mean? Then we'll make sure we got other ones too, right?
What I'm saying is the punishment's not strong enough.
Well, what about someone?
Yeah.
Hold on.
I agree.
Okay. Well, you agree? Well, it's not a punishment, by the way. It's the Department of Corrections, not. Well, hold on. So you think in order to get your sweet revenge on however many pedophiles there might be out there, it's worth cutting off even one dick of one innocent man?
Okay.
You think it is? You are a sick motherfucker. That's all I'm going to say.
I will cut my dick off right now if we can cut off all pedophile dicks. I'll cut my own dick. I will sacrifice
signaling bullshit.
I will Jesus sacrifice my dick, my son of God. I will strap it to a pole, nail it to a fucking cross, and let my dick go and die for the sins of the pedos. I'll cut it off right now if all pedos also get cut off.
Okay, you signal to me how virtuous you are.
No, but it's not about cutting their dicks off.
Good for you, Jesus.
It's not about cutting their dicks off.
Taking your punishment to absolve
my
the
dick
sins
Jesus
of the world.
now. My dick Jesus.
Dude, you basically just made yourself Jesus.
Yeah, see how easy it was? That's why I don't have respect for Christians.
That's bullshit. No. That's bullshit virtue signaling propaganda. I won't agree. Yeah, we all know how wrong you think it is and how bad it is. We all fucking
when
get
you're done
it.
straw manning, when you're done straw manning, you said let's nuke an entire city.
Yeah, I'm doing what you're doing.
All I'm saying is maybe not cut their dicks off, but I do feel like we need a better punishment because there's too many people in positions of power who don't want pedophilia to have these harsh punishments because when they get caught, they want to be able to get released and do it again. And it's happened time again with the Catholic Church, Hollywood, and politicians in note throughout our entire history of power is the corruption.
Nothing you're telling me
justifies. Motherfucking preach, Billy.
Nothing you're telling me justifies using the justice
but
system.
It does justify.
We need to start cutting dicks. I got nieces, nephews. I got fucking cousins that are of that age. If somebody,
it doesn't matter. Well, this is an emotion. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. You having cousins of that age doesn't make you more qualified. Hold on. I need to
teaching them how to protect themselves.
Stop, Luna. Hold on. No. I have to say this. It doesn't matter if you have cousins of whatever age. It doesn't matter if you have kids. It doesn't matter if you never had a kid. It doesn't matter if you've never seen a kid. You knowing someone personally, that makes it that doesn't make you more qualified to decide how justice should be. I'm saying, like, your personal.
That's not a.
That doesn't matter.
That's not a valid question.
It doesn't matter.
It doesn't matter. No.
If a guy was to walk into
that doesn't matter. Okay. You know what? Okay. Let me ask you a better question then. Hold on. Let me stop. Let me ask you a better question. If someone did murder my kids or rape my kids, you think I'd be allowed on their jury at their trial? Do you think I'd have any say on what happens to them? The answer is no, and there's a reason for that. And that's why we don't allow victims, families, or anyone who knew the victim or anyone who had anything to do with how justice is carried out decide how justice is carried out.
I would definitely be on the trial, or I wouldn't be in the jury. I would be on trial if someone touched my fucking niece and nephew.
No, you wouldn't.
Yeah,
I'd be on trial. I'd be on trial.
Okay, well, whatever then.
I'd be defending. I'd be defending myself from a murder case, and I think I'd probably win. But
you wouldn't.
Of course I would.
You are so fucking
Listen, listen. Listen. We can carry on our arguments all we want to, but I can tell you, with beyond a shadow of a doubt, you can Google this shit. You can say whatever you want. I might be one of the only few YouTubers with a body count in real life. When you have people that are being subjected to actual tyranny, or we're just trying to live our life, and you have Taliban or Al Qaeda or whoever the fuck doing whatever they want freely without any consequence to these people, and then you got motherfuckers like me that show up and we say, nah, you're not going to do that, and I kill those people. Right? It's almost in the same vein as, okay, this child cannot protect themselves. I walk into the room before it happens or during it happening, and I do whatever I need to do to stop that from occurring. This person is going to die, so they will not do that to anybody else, a la Taliban, hanging.
I mean, we're talking about
people weaker people, whoever, gay people are definitely victims. Everybody you can imagine that isn't a straight human being, that isn't a male. Females will die because a guy just snapped his fingers. And said,
understand where you're going with this.
He looked at some guy that's wrong.
I understand. Hold on. I understand where you're going with this. Here's the problem. This is kind of an apples and orange comparison. You're comparing Al Qaeda, which is a terrorist group, which lives under its own law, to the United States, where we do set a standard for the law and justice. Where we don't.
So a guy that is raping a child doesn't deserve to die? We need to just, hey guys,
no.
Hey, listen, hey FBI, SWAT team.
I'm sorry, I don't believe that. I don't believe that we.
I don't think that's it.
And I would say, the majority of society doesn't agree that we should allow the government to carry out the death penalty for the majority of things. Actually, I'm against the death penalty across the board. Even if you're a mass murderer, I'm against it.
I'm against torture as well. Anything like that.
Well, yeah,
but I don't believe in rehabilitation.
Torture.
Look at Sweden and Norway.
Yeah.
How they handle their criminals. They put them in centers. I mean, build a camp for these people and keep them there.
If we start doing public executions and firing squads and public castrating or whatever, how are we any better than Al Qaeda? We are Al Qaeda at that point.
That does not that is some movie shit. That does not transfer in real life. And no disrespect to you guys, but have you guys seen the horrors of what a human being can do to another human being in real life? Have you seen somebody ripped apart? Have you seen a child actually?
It does. I could see it and think it's horrible.
You know what I mean?
I could see it and think it's horrible, but we don't let justice, we don't rule justice from feelings. That's the thing. I could see it and think it's fucking horrible, but that doesn't, we don't do that.
In an instant. Oh man. Well,
maybe,
I guess, you guys, I respect you guys' opinion. I'm just saying, for me, in my experience, only one way to stop it. And that was the way that happened, and that's how we actually did.
It's actually been going on for years, and it's only getting worse. Human trafficking has only increased in the last 5 years.
When we took over and we did what we did to the bad guys, it stopped. Why? Because the actual locals saw us as more dangerous than the people who were doing the bad stuff to them. Does that make sense or no?
I mean,
we're talking
about a war zone, right? We're not talking about a stable society.
A child, they should be castrated with a hot knife.
Every $20 donation that agrees with castration will get a thumbs up from me from here on out.
Okay.
Thumbs up. Hey man, I still like it. Benpai, I still like it.
Yeah.
Nope.
I think that everyone should focus on the kids more.
I can't.
You teach someone how to protect themselves.
I can't.
Don't wait for other people to protect you. You teach them how to protect themselves, and that's that.
I can't
Forget
agree.
everything else, because nothing else really fucking matters.
I can't honestly agree that justice should be carried out in America in a stable society the same way it's carried out in a war zone with terrorist
but
groups.
that being said, we need stricter punishments for rape.
I don't agree.
We don't.
It's not gonna stop them.
You don't agree on stricter punishments?
We need
I don't
a
agree.
punishment
No,
system
because
that's
I don't
gonna
agree that
rehabilitate
punishment is what
or
our
keep them away
justice
from
system
the
is
popular.
for.
Okay,
I don't agree. Punishment is what our justice system is for.
What's it for? To rehabilitate criminals or to deter them? Because if we're gonna have a situation, but then why do we have a situation where guys can go around and rape and get out in fucking 3 months, like Brock Turner, brutally rape a girl because
You
he's
better
got
tell him, Billy.
That's not strong enough. We need harsher punishments.
I mean, that's not that punishments aren't harsh
And
enough.
we need
That's
to sit
that.
down and have
That's
an
like people
argument that's
cutting
not
plea
emotional.
deals and
We have
shit
to
like
leave
that.
Yeah, and
all that extra shit
That's
out.
not. But the punishments are
We
already
need to
harsher than
bring
that.
actual
That's plea deals.
criticism and
That's plea
arguments to
dealing.
the
That's
table.
not. There's way harsher
we
punishments.
live in a world.
Oh my
where
God.
guys feel comfortable raping women in front of
Are you
fucking
not
other
listening
people
to me?
because they'll
Dude,
get
almost
away with it.
nobody agrees with you in the chat right
No,
now.
no, bullshit.
It's a very
Bullshit. I don't
contentious
care.
topic.
All I know.
No,
You
I
don't
like
have to
this.
agree.
I like this. I like this because
It's Luna.
because
It's
here's the
Luna.
thing.
Go ahead.
Here's the thing. It's very telling that you label it as punishment, but what your example, and I'll tell you why it's flawed. It wasn't. If he would have received the maximum punishment, that would have been way more than what he got. It wasn't that the maximum punishment wasn't enough. It was that people, our justice system is so overcrowded that they make plea deals with people to get a guilty plea. Like, fine, you're guilty, you get this. We make a deal with you. It's plea dealing that got these people out. It's not that there's and
our system is broken.
And if someone is a rapist, they're not going to be like, "Oh no, now I'm going to get life in prison. I shouldn't rape." It's an issue in their head. The issue that got them to decide rape was worth it is the issue. Not that they are not afraid enough of the punishment.
Rape is punished by a maximum of 15 years criminal imprisonment. Rape is punished by a maximum of 20 years criminal imprisonment in certain aggravating factors.
Can you show to me how? Can you prove to me that in states or countries where rape is punished by a harsher crime that there's less rapes than other places where it's lesser?
Well, I tell you what, I'd rather have less rapists out in public because they serve 3 months in jail. I'd rather have them locked up getting whatever fucking punishment they're getting in prison for being that sick fuck. Because that's usually how it goes down when you're a rapist. You go to prison and you're at the bottom tier.
I can tell you from experience that being a victim of child sexual abuse, the best thing for the victim is to empower them and help them let go of that feeling.
I
of
agree
revenge,
with that
'cause
as well,
kind
but
of feeling of getting even instead of letting go and becoming stronger so that it never fucking happens to you again. That's the thing people really need to fucking focus on here.
Yeah, that's
and no disrespect. If I could chime in here, no disrespect to you, Luna, but I'm saying though, if you were to encounter that situation, and somebody like me or Billy was to walk in with our mentality, right, and we kill this individual, right? I don't know how YouTube's gonna handle this particular portion, but if we were to walk in and kill this individual because we are who we are, and that is the wrong answer. If I walk into a room and you are legitimately being raped, and I can confirm without beyond the shadow of a doubt, you do not want to fuck this guy. This guy is definitely raping the shit out of you, and I have a gun on me, and I put one in his fucking forehead. That is going to stop whatever future actions this individual is going to have.
Okay.
And we can further. I would rather.
Can I address this? Can I address how that's not the same thing as?
Before I stop, before I finish.
Okay.
That can further. We can focus more on your mental healing and your rehabilitation because fuck that guy. He forfeited his right.
Yeah, but we're not talking about. Listen, Vega, I let you finish. Now we're not talking about the immediate situation. We're talking about due process and justice and all of that. And there is a process to it. And it needs to be respected and adhered
no, it doesn't.
to.
Hold on. Okay, there's a guy.
We're going to change it is if we learn to speak that language.
There's a guy.
You know what I mean?
There's a guy holding up a bank. He's got a gun out. He's pointing a gun at someone. The cops show up. They shoot him and kill him. He was holding a gun to somebody. There's a guy in a bank. He tells them he has a gun. He doesn't point a gun at anyone. The cops show up. They arrest him. They put him in custody. They take him to jail. I mean, should they shoot him in jail? Because that's the same comparison. In your comparison, you're comparing her physically being attacked. You're there. You're the only one who can help. You're protecting her. You're saving her life. That's different than someone who's committed a horrible crime and is now in custody where they can't possibly.
But what Vega was saying
else.
was that she can still heal whether or not that guy's alive or dead, right? The healing process.
Sure.
He doesn't deserve to live, so she can heal.
I don't decide who gets to deserve to live and not, and who doesn't.
Well, some people do get deserved.
Powerful thing you can do
The
for
problem,
a victim.
yeah, good point. We have to be very careful about who we get to decide lives and dies, and we have to explore why we even get to decide that.
Okay, but if someone has the power to stop an injustice, and they do it, whether it's death or whistleblowing or whatever it is, you're gonna do it if you're the hero, right? You're gonna do it if you know what in your mind what you're doing is right. So
But
it really
it's
doesn't
not
matter
about
about the
being a
law.
hero.
It doesn't matter about the law because whistleblowing. Edward Snowden.
Being a hero has nothing to do with what we're talking about. If I walk into a room and a child or a woman or anybody's being raped, like one of the douchebags in the chat that just said,
No one's gonna argue with
white
that.
knighting. It's not white knighting. It's you're being raped. Period. This person has forfeited their right to live. I don't give a flying fuck.
A lot of
if I have
people
to go-
will look the other way.
I don't think I'm going to argue with that. I'm not arguing with that scenario. That's a perfect.
You might say,
I don't think any living person should have the right to even determine who lives or dies.
I'm not arguing that scenario.
That's fine.
though.
That's fine
Belongs
because
to nature.
Definitely disagree.
nobody.
That's okay. We can disagree.
Nobody
and
should.
That's good.
Nobody should have the power. Nobody should have the power to determine whether somebody lives or dies, but a lot of people have the power to determine whether somebody lives or dies. That's just a fact. A lot of people can take a life.
Play a scenario for you. You come in, you kill this person. Now I don't have the chance to face my own demon.
Sorry.
Yeah, that's about it. Reality is, listen, I don't know. I've been through a lot of traumatic experiences, and I know you have been as well. But what I'm trying to tell you is
You're just different. You're a different animal.
We're different
You're a different brain.
I've gone through
I come from a different side of this argument, and for reasons I just don't believe in torture or physically harming another human being, even when they've done something bad to you, because it's just not healthy. It's bad. It's bad. It's wrong to do.
Yeah, I agree with that. But this is my
and
point.
I'm not going to stoop to their level and do what they did to me.
Yeah.
Okay?
That's
I
and
get
I'm not
what you're
going to promote
saying.
that to anyone either.
I get what you're saying. I'm just saying I disagree, and I would do it anyway.
Yeah.
Because in the middle of the act, I'm going to do it.
And I don't think we should respect the
If it
system.
is actually happening, yes. But if we're talking about the court system and getting things properly set up so that things do work better, then we have to speak a different language that's not as aggressive as yours.
But the people
Otherwise,
speaking
we
the
will get
language
nothing
right
done.
now,
We
the people
have to
speaking
be
the
more
language.
diplomatic about this for the victim's sake, not your sake.
Well,
yeah, I hear what you're saying. I'm not saying, hey, she said this guy raped him.
I mean, like, I feel like a lot of people. I feel like a lot of people feel the need to make these really grandiose, hyperbolic statements about how badly they want to punish people that they think they're against, because it shows how to everyone how against something they really are. And I don't need that. Like, I know it's bad. I know it's wrong.
But this is the
I
thing.
don't think we need to set people on fire or castrate them or gouge their eyes out. It's you know what? The people that decide to do this shit, they don't care what like when you do something to that extent, the consequences don't matter anymore. That's the issue.
But right now, the consequences aren't strong enough.
Bad as they are.
The consequences
You
aren't
wind up
strong enough
becoming
because
a monster yourself.
the people in power are the ones making all the fucking rules because they don't want their fucking sons to be put away when they rape girls at fucking college.
I don't know if it's that vast of a conspiracy.
Dude, look at the fucking Catholic Church. Look at Jerry Sandusky at the school. Look at the fucking Hollywood elite with all the fucking directors that have raped little
I can't buy into
boys.
this Alex Jones garbage.
It's not even Alex Jones, dude. It's just it's a fact. It's a fact.
It is.
It's a fact. There's a lot of pedophilia.
There's no.
Was Jerry Sandusky
can
in
you
the Catholic
prove to
Church?
me all those things are connected?
There are people in power who get away with it, and everybody looks the other way.
Were you just trying to link Jerry Sandusky with the Catholic Church?
No, I'm saying multiple instances where people look the other way and let the kids get fucked. I mean, because it was the right thing to do for
Do you think that's all of
the
a
church
sudden now
or the
more
school.
prevalent than it ever was before?
I think right now we have to look at why these laws are the way they are. It's because they want to protect the people that get away with this shit.
No, it's not.
The law, if people cared more about the kids than preserving their own rapist fucking asses, the laws would be a lot worse than fucking 15 years.
I don't think it would
maximum.
be.
Minimum 3 months. Brock Turner.
I don't think the punishment is a deterrent for people who have made the sound decision to commit an act like that.
But the thing is, most people don't think that a sound decision is even bad. When the fucking Brock Turner raped the fucking girl, his dad was like, "It's just boys being
that's
boys."
Just one random example.
Many random examples
and
like
I've already
that
addressed
exist.
that. I've already addressed that he got out because of plea deals.
Yeah, and the plea deals shouldn't be available at that point for people like that.
That's a totally different conversation than what we're having.
No, but
so, like, if you're against plea deals, we can have a totally different conversation. We're talking. Your argument is that the punishments aren't harsh enough, and that's why these things still happen. I'm saying the punishment could be shooting someone into outer space, and it would still happen.
And it would still happen, but you know what? They wouldn't be out in 3 months living their fucking best life.
Yeah, it would not be as frequent at all. It would not. That, speaking from experience, coming from 10 years bouncing in and out of places.
Because right there...
that are very evil as far as American standards would go. You can say and argue all you want to about, whatever the fuck you want to say. But the reality is, when you confront people with consequences that are far beyond what their expectations would be, they change their habits, and so do the victims. The victims pick up guns, and they wind up fighting the people because they know it's possible. Yeah,
some of the countries,
weird, but that is the definitive truth.
Some of the countries with the harshest
10 years of bouncing in and out of that place.
I mean, I can just look at data and see that countries, even with some of the harshest punishments in the world, can have higher instances of these sorts of crimes.
Here's some data.
So, I mean, I can listen to personal experience, and obviously, I'm not saying that's invalid, but I can look at data on a broader scale and see.
Here's some data. Here's some undeniable data. If we do it Vega's way, there will be no repeat offenders.
Sure.
That's not true. That's not true.
Sure.
Go underground.
So that's going to stop the people who have never been caught and keep doing it, right?
That guy is done. He's done. He removed a test piece.
I mean, do you realize that that's not true, though?
What, that if you kill somebody, they can't rape again?
I mean, people will still repeat offend with that
until they get caught.
How do you know they'll get caught?
We don't know they'll get caught, but
so it doesn't solve anything.
But do you know how many revolving door people there are that go into the system and come back out and repeat offend? That's the problem. That's the problem.
Why do you think the black market exists? How do you think the human trafficking ring works? It's all underground.
I'll be underground.
You get dudes that will be assigned tasks for human trafficking and all this kinds of shit. You go out there, and the American people, with our fucking entitled, retarded viewpoint of what the world is, they don't understand how intense this torture is of young women, young boys, young everybody, and all these little human trafficking cartels that exist in the world. You have American soldiers behind the scenes, American SEALs and all this shit that are doing the insanity of tracking people down, killing them, and then extracting these people. And then we get into, we need to do a justice system. When you are actually physically present during one of these moments where you uncover these actual people, right? We're not reading this shit in a book. We're not seeing this shit on a fucking CNN or Fox News. You're actually literally staring at somebody that has endured years of torture, sexual abuse, and human trafficking all over the world, being sold over the dark web, being sold privately to rich motherfuckers that do
you're
this
more
shit.
than willing to do the same to someone else.
Yeah,
and we will kill them all day and night, and we will do it proudly and sleep like a fucking baby, because that means that these people are liberated.
Yeah, see, I just can't go by this. I can't base feelings on anecdotes and decisions on anecdotes.
Yeah,
I just can't do that.
And I think Vega can, because he's lived a different path, right? We do have to finish up the Streamlabs here. We could argue this forever. I think it's interesting to listen to a viewpoint of somebody who's been out there and done that, and also people who haven't. But I'm glad we had that talk. I personally am going to cut my dick off now.
I mean, anyone with if you don't have any money to hire a good lawyer, you gotta depend on a public defender. Anyone could accuse you of rape, and you want a life sentence because they could afford to hire.
We'll figure it out.
Oh, okay.
We'll figure it out. I just think that we need stronger punishment for fucking rapists and molesters.
Stronger punishment means for criminals means stronger punishment for innocent people who get convicted of those,
and then
that
stronger
happens
punishment
all
for people.
the time.
Well, it doesn't happen enough. It doesn't happen enough to counteract the fact that people get molested and fucking raped all the fucking time. I don't care if you didn't do it.
Punishments doesn't solve it. It won't go away.
Okay, whatever. $5. Hopium says, did you hear about the bill that passed in Alabama that chemically castrates child molesters? What do you think of it? Should we go in on this topic? Should we?
No, I said it should be done.
Yeah, that the flat Earth guy this is Dragon the West. That flat Earth guy seems to forget that a container doesn't have to be physical. It can be energy, as in the Earth's magnetic field, which protects the Earth from getting in its atmosphere stripped by solar wind. Also, gravity pulls atmosphere towards the core. Yeah, the guy's fucking stupid. He would just call you a fucking pseudoscience priest, right? The guy was dumb. The pseudoscience priest. Someone named Nezhers says Soygon destroyed an entire political party. What do you guys think of that cucks shit show? Sargon? Yeah, I don't.
He lost all of his elections or whatever. I didn't even.
I'm not sure UKIP was even.
I think I saw him recently with milkshake all over him.
Yeah, someone poured a milkshake on him.
Like, oh great, Britain's at it again.
That's a waste of milkshake.
It's a fucking meme. That's all. That's
yeah. I don't think UKIP was ever that strong, anyways.
I mean,
they had a couple
power
seats in a
to
few
him. I wouldn't have
houses,
the balls to do that kind of local kind of shit, especially with how weird and awful Brexit seems to be.
Yeah.
It's just like a mess. I would not want to be that man. I don't envy him. Good luck, dude.
Joshua DeForge. Joshua DeForge hit us with a 9/11.
Get it, girl.
Said we about to fly a plane into this motherfucker, sweet boy. Yeah. Oren said, can we finish Streamlabs? This is a sweet boy talk, guys. Joshua DeForge said, like I said before, solution to all sex crimes, castration by hot knife.
Yeah, I like that guy.
Wowzers says bottom
Don't forget
panel
to say
guy.
Allahu Akbar before you do it.
Wowzers says bottom panel guy doesn't think rape victims' opinions are valid. I mean, if that's what you got out of that.
I mean, right after probably is not the best idea.
Wait, what did you say? Wait, say it again?
You said that you don't think rape victims' opinions are valid.
Rape victims' opinions.
He doesn't think that you don't think rape victims' opinions are valid.
After the incident, because I don't think.
In the middle, what I stated in the stream was, in the middle of the process, if I walk in, you're gonna die. There's no question about my mentality.
So maybe you don't
die. I'll go to jail for life. I understand that. I accept the consequences.
Straight
and
up,
that's
no
it.
kissing.
Yeah. Maybe you don't fear the law.
If it's like, oh, the rape victim is like, hey, hang on, don't shoot him. Let's go to court. Then I'll stop and then be like, okay, sure, let's go to court. That's not reality, guy who donated. That just isn't reality. It's just like a fight when you're at a bar. If you're like, oh, you know what? Really, if we think about this critically, he's kind of drunk and he's swinging at me. Let me just kind of back up and just keep backing up until, no. If the guy swings at you, you're going to swing back. And that's reality. We can sit here and talk about reading books like Ben Shapiro with his statistics. Can anybody in the chat tell me the last time that were asked?
we all live in our own reality based on our own direct experience. We literally create our own reality.
But what I'm saying, Benpai, when was the last
your
time
reality,
you
your reality is different from mine based on experience. And,
My reality is in the twilight zone.
Okay, so anybody in this chat, can you guys answer me this question? When was the last time you guys filled out a poll that they actually quoted?
Fill out a poll that they've quoted?
You answer a poll that Fox News, CNN, anybody has said, oh, 96% of Americans disagree with Donald Trump. Did you fill out a poll?
There was a time 10 years ago where I volunteered to do polling.
10 years ago.
Yeah, well, I volunteered to do it for Zogby, which is a polling company. They do like political polling. But no, I've never been randomly called or like randomly selected.
But that's what I mean.
Yeah.
Does that make sense? Or maybe I'm off base, but what I'm trying to say here is like when news outlets or anybody tells you, oh, this poll says that X amount of percentage of Americans state that this is their opinion. I wasn't involved in that poll. Benpai wasn't involved in that poll. Billy, Luna, nobody here in this chat, probably nobody here in the entire chat, 800 or 570 people, we're not involved in that chat.
Sure.
We're still a part of America, right? So what does that really represent? Anybody that was emailed? You know what I mean? So it's critical thinking that has left the country, by the way. Critical thinking is gone.
Well, polling
everybody is literally just in their own little bubble.
I mean, see, here's the thing. The whole reason polling exists is because we can't survey the 100% of the country on particular things. I mean, I understand polling's definitely wrong sometimes. It's not perfect, but to say that not everyone got to be in this poll, therefore polls aren't relevant. I don't agree with that. But yeah, there's issues with polling and there's mistakes, and polls have margins of error, and sometimes they poll wrong segments of the population for certain issues. But I'm not just
Benpai, just as an experiment, you guys, if I would ask you guys, just privately, not on the live stream, privately, I would ask you guys, gauge your Facebook friends, which should be real life, right? It's not like Twitter, right? Gauge your friends in real life and ask them through text messaging or phone calls and just say, hey, when was the last time you took a poll that CNN quoted? And if you get even one person that comes back to you and says, oh, yeah, I'll participate in that shit,
I mean,
then probably it's relevant, but I can probably bet you $100 right now, not a single person in the chat that's talking shit or any four of us that are on this live show know a single person that was involved in that poll and ask them if they have friends that were involved in that poll.
I mean, those polls are very small. Like 10,000 people.
But that's considered fact. You know what I'm saying? When they report it on the news, is it not considered fact?
No. It's reported as a poll. I mean, they can say it's a fact that this poll says this, but a poll. I mean, they have to mention that it was a poll. That doesn't mean that. Like, if I polled everyone in the chat and they all agreed to say the sky was green or whatever, that doesn't mean it's a fact. That just means this poll says that. So I couldn't say it's now a fact the sky is green. I could say I polled the audience and they all agree the sky is green or whatever.
Passionate Lobster says today Billy has proven he's not a sweet boy. It's fucked up, Passionate Lobster. I'm not going to forget that.
All right, I'm going to shut up. You guys keep going. Sorry.
I'm not going to forget that, Passionate Lobster. Rachel Sontax says, hey, kids, want free candy? Larry Hill gave us a couple of buckers. Thank you. Brandon the Cat says, what up, legends? What up, Brandon the Cat? The Atheist Brony says, just saw a video of Billy streaking David Phelps. Greatest thing I've ever seen. I was very cold. Michael Wolf, Oscar Riley says, hey, it's my 32nd birthday. Can you take an alcohol or a weed from me? Love you guys. Keep doing what you do. Cheers. I'm sure Ben's got a little bit of weed there. He can smoke for you.
Happy birthday.
Happy birthday.
Yeah, happy birthday, man.
And Henry Dorset says, $5 for making me puke. I wish this were a joke. Sorry, Henry. And Reed Naylor gave us a little donation saying this guy, the bedroom guy, makes Jared Genesis' room look good. And somebody said that we missed Streamlabs from last episode. I don't know what ones we missed. I'll take a look and see if anything stands out from last episode really quick.
I think there should be harsher punishments for not reading all the Streamlabs.
Yeah. You want to cut my dick off?
And then Billy will remember. I guarantee you 100% accuracy from now on. Billy will never miss another Streamlabs again.
Oh, I didn't miss the Streamlabs. You shut the stream down before I could read them.
Oh, sure.
I was like, Ben, wait. And you were like, no, I don't want to be online anymore. And you shut it down. Right here, Mr. Captain Snack says, I've dropped some good money on you guys tonight. Plus, I'm a patron subscription. Do I see it through Patreon? I don't know what the fuck that means. Shout out. This is the best day of my life to read these old patrons. You're wrong, Hannibal and Monty, who aren't here to defend themselves. Anastasia has a 10/10 opinion on the best Batman, which is an important donation to make because she said that Batman and Robin was her favorite Batman movie.
Oh, damn.
Phil Oliver Holes says, shitty idea. When Billy has to wear a diaper, make $9.11 donations to have Billy eat a small portion of laxatives, so he will have to shit at some point, as long as there's keto lax. So
keto lax?
We have Phil Oliver Holes says, come on everyone, let's get the goal done. Dragon on the West says, dude, Sonic fans sometimes take it to a whole nother level. Also, if you were a bender, which element would you use? The Avatar Last Airbender. Anyway, here's some money for goal. I want to be a water bender so I can pull the piss out of people's body and smack them with
windbreaker.
The last windbreaker. E.T. Williams says, see, I knew you was on them peels, Ben. Also, what's up, my expletive deleteds? Greg Norton says, goddamn, goal must be met. Brian F3 says, Macho Man's brother is better than John Cena.
Oh, damn, Lanny Poffo.
Phil Oliver Holes says, Team Monty is the only logical choice. Hannibal can't even make someone in the music that is owed to them. Dick.
These are all, I'm like, what?
Yeah,
Hannibal?
it's all from last Saturday. I'm just trying, here's Spec. Okay, here's Spec. This is the one Spec was complaining about.
Okay.
Because I don't know how many more of these we might have missed, but Spec said, here's my $2. Streamlabs is being dumb, but I got it to work. So everyone else, give your $2 too. Also, in Egghead's video, did anyone else notice the dick or Yoda?
Yeah.
And the movie he said he liked was Last Airbender? Yeah, I didn't notice it. I didn't notice it. Anyways, there's 1,000 more Streamlabs here, and I don't know where we stopped or started on the last episode. So we just spent the last good chunk of time reading what we could. If we didn't get your Streamlabs, I'm gonna recommend you send another Streamlabs with a higher amount of money. No, but seriously, thank you guys for all the support and everything.
Yeah, we really appreciate it.
And thank you, Vega and Luna. I assume the show's about wrapped, right?
Pretty soon.
Do we have anything?
One thing I wanted to mention is that tomorrow, within the next few days, you guys that use the Brave browser, you should be getting your basic attention tokens coming in. So please send them our way when you get them in the next few days. It really helps the show out a lot. I don't know. The next show's Thursday, like I said.
Nick Ricade is going to be on talking law. We'll ask him the public castration question, the rape question.
I mean,
yeah, please do.
I mean, that's an opinion. I mean, he'll agree it's against the law. He'll agree that it's currently against the law, and then he may have a personal opinion on it.
Yeah.
But what else?
It's one of those things everyone's going to have an opinion on.
Yeah, we're going to do a post show. Pip Scotland says, Billy, read me a bedtime story. I'll read a bedtime story on the post show. So anybody who's a patron right now, if you're not a patron, resubscribe post shows for $10 and above, or any members of the channel also get access to the post shows.
Yeah. And anything else before we...
Check out Lunalavinci on Twitter and Mixer, and check out the Lordvega on Twitter and YouTube. Their content is fucking vibrant, beautiful stuff, both of them, and I'm glad we could sit down and hang with them tonight. And I will see both of you. I'll see Vega at VidCon for sure, and I'll see Luna.
For sure, I'll be there, baby.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Thanks for showing up, guys.
You and me once again.
Hell yeah. So without any further ado, Ben, you wanna cut off my dick?
No.
No?
No.
Oh, okay.
No. All right. Good
Have
night,
a good night, guys.
Good night.
In the beginning, there was nothing. And then there was the Drunken Peasants Podcast.
Drunken Peasants. Drunken Peasants. Drunken Peasants. Drunken Peasants. From the strangest corners of the internet, gonna get TP'd by Billy and Ben. You know where you can find them at. Get ready, cause they're gonna kick your... Drunken Peasants. Drunken Peasants. Drunken Peasants. Drunken Peasants.